I'm excited because curry makers have always shown off some incredible individual aim in a couple individual players. Custword's absolutely insane. Echo and Manbear can both be insane. And then on the other side, you have Andromeda, who've always shown off some really nice executes, some really nice tactics. So it's really the predictable matchup of aim versus strategy, and I want to see what wins.
So, is this guy a fill-in or is this their actual fifth? Do we
This
know?
is their actual player. He's just
Okay,
changing his name.
got it.
We did institute rules that your name has to be as in a certain format, as you can see, because all the names are in an actually readable format. Look at that. Apart from Butter Pringle, hashtag. No, we're good. Butter Pringle. We're sticking with it. And I believe we will be live shortly. The first map is Cache, second map is Overpass, and the third map is Mirage.
Ooh, Mirage for the
Templar.
decider. That's interesting.
Templar picked this. This is Templar's map pick, and we're getting right into it. We're fully live, and the knife round is out. I'm excited.
Yeah, so this is gonna dictate a lot because I remember watching Templar or former curry makers. I think they're really like depending on where they start. I think they had a really strong CT side, so we'll see. That should play a bunch into the maps, but we'll see what happens here on the knife round. It'll definitely dictate a lot in terms of who will win the map.
What was happening over on the Andromeda side? It looked like they were trying to the Tower of Power. What's the Link game? Totem Time? I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what they were doing. But now they're all retreating as a group. They're drawing. They're drawing Templar into a trap.
Yeah, this is a weird knife round. They're back in their spawn.
I've never seen a knife round play out like this. It does appear, as of yet, to be favouring Templar, although no, all left Addy with 3 HP. And I think that'll be it. Templar wins the knife round, and as you said, that could be crucial. They are a very momentum-based team. I played a 10-man with Cussword, and I can tell you, he tilts. He tilts super hard. So if he starts losing, and I would say he's their strongest player because he is absolutely insane, but if he starts losing, I think he's going to get frustrated, and he might very well lose them the match.
Yeah, I remember watching Cussword. He has some nuts aim, so we'll see how that plays out. But we're hopping into the first pistol round right now of first map on Cache on the tiebreaker map. So yeah, we're just gonna go into a pretty default setup here for the CT side, but the T's, interestingly enough, are just running straight over towards the B bomb site. There's no one really there to even contest them yet. Morgan Lee is over in tree, but he's the only one there to hold off this push as they already have site control. And that's actually Omen coming in to do some damage, as well as Echo on the rotate. But there's still one out towards mid actually holding them off. But there's 3 people stacked up on the bomb site right now, and that's Huey just holding off this corner. It is still a 4 versus 4, and the trades coming in here is Butter Pringle is going to take off one through the wall onto Lazy, but Manbear's peeking out. He knows one's low on 16 HP. They're actually both fairly low here, so they could make something out of this round, but they're going to need to push in soon enough because that clock is ticking, and Manbear's just going to peek right out, and his teammate's pushing from below, but Eddie's going to take him out, and it's all up to just one player and Echo, and he's not going to get the rotate, so it's going to make it the first round for Andromeda.
That was a very, very nice team play from Andromeda. They came into the side as a horde, and they really just pushed Morgan Lee, the only player in there, which is a bit confusing. I've never seen anyone play retake
Yeah, that was
B,
weird.
but they did that, and it did work, because Andromeda came on as a team and just kind of pushed him off the side. He never had a chance to get any kills, and then once they were going for the retake, they were just trading. Nobody went huge, they were just trading. Butter Pringle's already rushing out mid and engaging with the Mac 10.
Yeah, so this is interesting. They actually do decide to buy up the SMGs here, and one Galil in the hands of Omen, but the CT side is pretty standard. No armor really on too many people, just Lazy. They actually bought down to 0, so the money's all over the place on the CT side, but the Mac 10's coming out here towards the B bomb side. They don't know one's in the corner there, but he's only going to... Oh, Morgan Lee's actually going to be able to take out 2 players before he gets traded, but actually he's not going to go down yet, and Cussword's going to get one of his own, so that's going to make it already all up to A2K and a 1 versus 4. He's actually going to pick up 1 kill, but all he has is this Mac 10 to work with, and Echo actually has that Galil, but he's going to get 1, so it makes it a 1 versus 2 for him. He has a flash to work with here, and he could get the bomb down.
They should be pushing him right now. But they just let him get the plan for free.
Oh,
Now
no.
he's going to win this because he's in a 1 versus 1. He has a Mac 10.
Oh my goodness, A2K!
Maximum incredible play. Was that a 1v5 ace clutch?
Man, and what else can you do? Like, Morgan Lee gets 2 kills and does like 80 points of damage on the third guy, and they lose the round. Like, that's got to be heartbreaking for him. He's sitting in such a great spot, picks up 2 kills, and it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I really thought when he goes for the plant, if they could have, I don't know if they heard it, but they should have been able to hear it, and they should have pushed in right then. Because they would have been able to secure a 1-on-2 and win that, but instead they took 2 1 versus 1s against superior weaponry. Apparently there's some stream issues.
Stream issues?
Yeah. We may want to restart at halftime or something.
Alright, yeah, I know, my internet's not the best, so it's not going to look very great, but that's my fault. I apologize for that, but looks like the T's are just going to run straight out to the A bomb site here, and the bomb's going down as Eddie takes out one onto Morgan Lee, and Omen gets one of his own, so it's already down to only 1 player left, and Cussword's going to get taken out. It's a pretty simple round there because they didn't really have much to work with on the CT side of Templar, but this round they should be able to buy up as the op is coming down in the hands of Manbear, so we'll see if he can do anything with this, but rifles across the board besides that, and Huey will pick the op up for the T side, so full buy coming out from both sides. Actually, besides Butter, oh, he's going to get dropped in AK, so full buys from both teams.
You can see that the money over on the Templar side is a little bit lackluster. If they lose this, they're going to be completely reset again. Although the same is true for Andromeda, so this round needs a whole bunch in the context of the match. If Andromeda wins this, I don't think Templar have a way back in. Unless there's some truly incredible play. As we have said, they do have the capability to do. There's a push coming out onto the A side.
Yeah, and actually, Eddie's going to be the first one to peek out. He's going to do some pretty good damage, but his teammates are playing pretty slow so far in the round, and they're actually giving the CT some time to rotate, as there we go. Manbear is going to take out Butter Pringle, and that's actually a really nice shot. That's going to stop the push right in its tracks, and they still can't push out yet. They're all grouped up here, but they just haven't made a push quite yet, as the mollies and the smokes are coming in, but Lazy seems to be too much for them to handle right now, and the rotates are coming in from the CT side still, but looks like they're going to opt to just run away from the site here for the T side. They've had enough, and it's now down to a 3 versus 4. So 1 player has 3 HP, though. That's Cussword there. He's still at the A-bomb site, so he will be one of the rotators on this play. But looks like they're taking a slow route back to the B-bomb site.
I don't like how slow Templar have been to rotate. They should know what's going on at this point. It's been so long with so few sightings. And now we can see, although one of the players over on Templar does time out, they might need to pause to solve that. Now we can see them pushing up already. A nice kill coming in from A2K. And another one from Huey. No, he misses the AWP shot. I apologize.
And here we go. Cussword actually going to take out one onto A2K. He's only got 3 HP, so that's a nice kill. He's making the most out of it. But they are going to finally get the bomb down here, as it is a 2 versus 2. So the rotate's coming in from the CT side here. And for some reason, my thing's all messed up since their player left. But still 2 players left alive on the bomb side, and Eddie's going to take out one onto Lazy. And the last player has 3 HP, looking highly unlikely, but Huey doesn't know, so he's still going to go for the op take here. But looks like it's just all up to Cussword, and he's probably going to want to save here with his 3 HP and his AK. So that'll make it the 4th round for Andromeda starting off the match. So getting 4 rounds in a row on T-side on this map is very, very helpful. So well played from them so far.
That's actually really sad. I talked about how crucial that round was, and they lost it because their flank player and Manbear disconnected. And I don't know what happened. His internet screwed up, and he disconnected.
Is he alive when he disconnected?
He was alive. He
Oh
was on the
no,
flank.
that's a bummer.
I think they would have won that if he'd stayed in the game.
You would think so.
Invest in good internet. Ooh, I can hear him lazy. Lazy's salty.
But yeah, hopping into the 5th round here is it's still 4-0 for Andromeda, so a very good start. And they're not taking too many crazy peeks, as Huey's going to go for this op take here in mid. He doesn't spot anyone out in Z, but little does he know there is one highway there on the white box. So he's going to go for a re-peek, as he did fall off. And they're getting this early information. They're playing it pretty smart. He's going to spot out one. That's Manbear down there in mid. See if he can get that one dig, and they both miss their shots, so that gunfight's going to be taken away fairly quick. Is actually Manbear almost hits one through the wall. I think he actually does. He hits one down to 85, so not too shabby from him.
He's the only player on this side with an AK, and he's already put it to good use. The push is coming onto the A side regardless. He should be. No, they don't know where he is, and he still gets one. And now he will finally fall, and the site is still going in control of Andromeda. With those 2 kills, they do have the site, and the retake players don't have armor. They only have P250, so this should be a fairly easy cleanup. The health is low over on the Andromeda side, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're making a slow collective push towards the site here together to try and clean up this round, but actually Echo's going to take out one of the last person's quad. He does have an op, so they're just going to have to rush him quick here, and Morgan's going to get the last kill, so very, very well played retake there from Templar to pick up their first round in the game, and no players disconnecting that time, so they will finally pick up a valid retake there and pick up an AK with it, so very well played.
Yeah, they came in together as a group, and you can see that Andromeda didn't set up to try. They were set up very poorly. And on the entry, Cussword got a kill from the corner by Squeaky, and they didn't seem to call it out because they were checking forklift when they pushed into the site. Nobody was looking at his position. Nobody was even looking at quad, which is an incredibly common position. Even without the knowledge there's a player there, they should still be checking.
Yeah, 100%, and it looks like they're just going to try and mount a B take here on the T side, but the pre-smoke coming in from the CT side, pretty standard so far, to make sure they can't just run out and disrespect them right off the bat, but they haven't caught on quite yet. There's no information being given from the T side, as they actually do throw a flash, or that is a smoke, so they're letting them know they're here, but no retakes, or no rotates so far from the CT side, as they're still just playing it very slow, and looks like they're going to start to push out towards the B bomb side here, as they're all grouping up, playing it pretty methodically, pretty slow so far. Nothing big to note. Here's the flash. The counter flash actually comes in, and Manbear is catching onto this. He might be able to spot out one, but he's not going to be able to see through that smoke. And he will actually rotate off the B-bomb site, so that'll make it only 2 players left.
I'm so confused.
I don't know what happened.
Cussword could come really quickly through the fence the second there's contact on the B side, which there is now, and here he comes. They don't appear to have heard him. I take it back. They noticed, and now he's dead. The B side is solidly within Andromeda's control.
Yeah, and there's still 3 players alive, actually, for the CT side, so they could try and retake this if they play it together, but Morgan Lee's already down here towards CT. He's in tree. He could go for a peek here, but he doesn't really have anything to work with. He doesn't have any flashers or anything, but his teammates do, so let's see if they make anything out of this. Here's Manbear's up in heaven here with his AWP, and he goes for the peek. He isn't going to get anything with it, though, as his teammates are pushing right out onto site, and Morgan Lee's actually going to take out one, but Eddie's going to get 2, and the trade's coming in from everywhere, and the site is just getting absolutely taken over. His Manbear is going to get a jumping down op shot onto Andro, or not Andro, Omen there. Sorry, it's either team tags. But either way, that's a crazy retake there from Templar.
Why is it that Templar can't hold a site and they can't retake when they have 5 players, but the second they go down to 3 or 2 players, they're suddenly super coordinated, super good at teamwork?
That is weird. Their retakes are like crazy. It's like they can like read each other's minds on the retakes, but like before anything happens in the round, they don't really know what to do. They're like confused.
Well, I'll tell you who might be confused. Butterpringle. He's completely blind. He has gotten out mid though. And I don't know that the CTs know it. They know it is a possibility. And now the rest of the terrorist side is sneaking out mid. Nobody has checked on mid yet. This could be a super quick and super effective execute.
Yeah, they're going to take it right up towards highway already. And you would think that with this information, the CT is going to start rotating, but they still have yet to do that. As actually, Lazy might be able to spot one out, but Eddie's actually going to take one out with that 1D gone to Cussword over towards the A-bomb site. So this could open up the entire map for them, as there's no one immediately on the site to help them out, as Eddie's going to get yet another kill. And that's already going to make the site in their hands. So the retake's coming in, but there's no reason for Eddie to peek here. But he wants that op, and he can't pick it up with E, so he's going to have to go for a chance, and he's going to get taken out.
Wants the 1D. I don't. There was no op involved. That was a 1D. He was hunting for 1D, so now the retake is coming in proper 3 versus 4. This is definitely something they can do, especially given how good the retakes have been so far, and they've already got a kill right on to A2K. Flash comes in. Omen picks off Lazy. Remaining 2 players on the retake. Echo. Last player remaining now in a 1-on-3, and he will fall to some excellent team play from Andromeda.
It was so funny at truck. The reason I was talking about an op was because there was an op stuck on the hood of the truck, and he tried to click E to pick it up, and he couldn't do it, so he had to jump on top of the truck to pick it up, and he died trying to do it.
See, I know the AWP was there. I just wouldn't. The AWP was a secondary bonus. He was going for the 1v.
Okay.
Although that might just be my priorities. Butter Pringles already pushing out A main. Nice set Molotovs coming in against the Zico round. I like the little squad tank they're doing, but if they don't move quickly, they're going to get flanked. And Huey's watching the flank at close range with an AWP. I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, and the push is coming in, but the flank's coming in right as they do that. So here's Manberry's trying to creep around here with the CZ, and the bomb's going down for the T side, so it's all going right for them so far, but they don't really have too many nades to work with here for the post plant. And Manberry coming in from A main could do some great damage. He is going to take out one, and his teammate Echo is there to help him out as he gets one of his own, so they're going to run straight out, but there is a player Fork to help him stop their push, and there's 3 kills coming in from the T side, and there's only 1 player left on Lazy, but he's actually going to take out 1 player, so it's all up to Omen to stop him now, and oh no, Omen's actually going to take him out.
He should have had that. At least from my perspective, the crosshair was on his head. That was a very, very good round from Templar, because they're just playing retakes. That's what I think they're good at. I'm calling they're going to make a comeback over on the T side. Just with how good these retakes have been, there's no way their takes aren't equally good.
That's true. As
put up some rounds over on the CT side, Andromeda working their way out mid, and Templar know exactly what's going on. They seem to be playing a bit scared. I'm not sure how I feel about this, because they don't have the people in the right positions to get the information.
Manbear just missed his shot on mid. He had a clear shot, and he just missed a really easy shot there.
Smoke on Cussword.
Ooh.
Cussword was just spamming through smoke. Some incredible game sense. Backed up by good knowledge. And Morgan Lee hits a nice shot. Oh no, Echo got it. But Huey knows where both players are as a result of his teammate's death, and he will be able to avenge it onto Morgan Lee and onto Echo as he takes the site single-handedly.
Yeah, and it's another retake here from the CT side, but we know they're notorious for doing it. But for some reason, Manbear is stuck over on the A side still. So something is telling me he might have been tabbed out, or I don't know what it was. But he's now rotating over to help out his teammates. But there are 2 players tree on this retake. So the flash coming in, and they're playing it pretty well so far, flashing in for each other. And they're going to push right out. And actually, Cussword's going to get one through the smoke once again. And that's 2 smoke kills for him already this round. He's actually just going to run straight in and get another one. And he shoots one down to 7 HP, and he could get this kill here. He is going to get...
They keep retaking! How do they do it? Why do they do it? What's happening? Templar 3-6. They've tripled their score in the last few rounds.
Cussword with a 4K. He just literally he wasn't having any of it. He got 1 through the smoke kill on mid, turned around, killed 1 through the smoke on B, and then he just ran straight in while running, gets a headshot, and then kills the last guy. So he just makes it look easy.
Apparently the pause was that 1 player was having a issue with his Discord. As a result, I suspect that was Manbear. That was probably why he ult-tabbed. But
yeah, something definitely happened to him. He was just sitting watching Highway when they already planted B. So I don't know what happened, but
I'm gonna use this time. This is my dedicated shill time. This weekend, all these teams and more will be playing in the grand finals, the playoffs. We're starting Saturday, and then we're finishing off on Sunday. You can get all the information you need over at goladder.net or at our Twitter feed, twitter.com/RedditLL. And I'm really excited. Are you excited, Frosty? I know you're not going to be around Saturday, but you're going to help Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be there, and I'm excited, as I've always cracked. What's new? But
I mean, Templar Gaming's kind of new. I just got a new sponsor.
So is Andromeda.
Happy about it.
They're both new.
Well, no, Andromeda joined under Andromeda.
Oh, whatever, dude.
It's
still new. It's still new, though, right? Right?
It's not. You know what's new? This B rush we're seeing out of Andromeda, they've only done it with pistols. But it did work quite well then, if I remember correctly, and it should work quite well this time, as Huey facing the 2 players. And then his pop flashed. And the trade attempt from Pringle, not enough.
It seems like the CTs are just giving them early control, but then their retakes are just too much to handle. So Cussword's actually going to come right behind Huey and take him out. He isn't going to get the second one, as Butterpringle's going to get the trade onto him, but it's pretty even so far, pushing into the B-bomb side here for the T side, and they're just going to let them run right out onto site here as they pick up 2 kills. Echo's going to get 1 trade, but that's not enough, as it is down to a 2v2 actually, and Lazy's going to pick up 1 kill, and it's all up to Butterpringle in a 1 versus 2 here.
And Pringle was so close to that headshot. I don't know if you're spectating him, but he knows exactly where Manbear is, and he knows exactly how to pre-aim it. Manbear's fallen off a bit now, but he should be getting curious since so much time has passed, and we can see Lazy flashing out. I don't think Lazy saw. I think Lazy saw an empty bomb site. We can see that reflection. Manbear turning around. Now Butterpringle all of a sudden has the upper hand.
He still doesn't see him. What's going on? No way he doesn't see him. They both don't see each other. Oh, that's so awkward. He's going to take out one, and oh my goodness, Butterpringle taking out the second one. What a play from him. Oh my goodness. TJ,
so,
what did we just watch?
So, first of all, that was some incredible just game sense, and he outplayed them. And then after that, he hit an incredible like mini spray onto that player who was peeking in tree room. And then he knew where Manbear was the whole time. That was just, he was collecting. Daka brings up in chat, I guess that Templar works well under pressure. That might be it. Very well might be it.
Yeah, I mean, that'll help out in the finals if they make it there.
This round. They're under a lot of pressure this round. They're in the pistols versus a fully 4-spot team over on Andromeda. We do see some Galils and a Deagle coming out from them. Close rounds are taking a toll. There is a 4-man stack over the B site where Andromeda looks to be pushing. So this could go disastrously for them as they're flashing out onto the site doing the same take. And already they're under fire. They're not doing any damage either way, although Pringle gets a nice kill through the smoke and the push comes out onto the site. Eddie backing him, that won't do it at all, he already falls. And another kill comes in from Echo. A2K gets the trade alongside Huey Morgan late on the B-hopping player on the site. Trades out his gun for a Deagle. And now all of a sudden it's all left on Nomad.
Yeah, he does know there's one back site, and he does know the bomb's down. He has 45 seconds to work with here, so he could make something out of this, as he does still have full nades and 83 HP to work with. So let's see what he tries to do here, as he does know there's still one there, low on 44 HP. The other one's still on 100 HP, but all he has is a CZ, so he could make something out of this as he's slowly peeking around the site. He's going to go for a nade here, and it's actually going to run straight over towards him. He's going to take out one, and it's all up to Manbear to hold him off here. He still has 2 flashes and a smoke to work with, but Manbear's not going to peek him yet. He's playing this smart. He hears him run over towards the site, and this is perfect timing for Manbear. Is he going to jump up, though? He's going to go for the peek. Oh, and he's planning, and he's going to take him out, so perfect timing there from Manbear to run straight out onto the site, wait for the plant, and very intelligent play there from Templar. Once again, he's just playing it as smart as it could be played.
What are we watching? What are we watching? Help. Andromeda's bodies could be completely ruined after that round. They're all on Deagles now. Deagles and a Tech 9 and a Glock and a C10. They have nothing. Templars on the brink of disaster. They do have FAMASs, they do have AKs. They should win this round if they play it smart already. There's some damage happening in mid, although it's exclusively towards Andromeda. Although Andromeda's getting a lot of space. Cosworth trades onto Huey and follows it up onto Manbear, and with a close range spray falls to Eddie. The trade comes in on Eddie, and it's been a solid defense, and it will be finished off by A2K falling over on the B side.
Man, you just gotta love how they're playing mid on the CT side. They have Manbear just holding mid from Z pretty defaultly, and he's just waiting for any peaks. And then you have Cussword, one of their best aimers on their team, just waiting highway to come help him out. So like that play, you know, of course the T side didn't have too much to work with, but Cussword just rotated at the perfect time and took out, I think, 2 players, and Manbear got 2 of his own or something, but they ended up getting 4 players ultimately.
Stop. Why has Huey bought a... What? Why?
Oh my goodness.
And he's rushing this like there's got to be a best buy. There's no reason you buy
He's
that.
over it. He's just...
And he's just...
What, he's just standing on the box.
It's got a JW sticker on it, I understand. It's got a JW sticker on it. And surely they've heard that distinctive weapon signature by now. And they should be very confused. This is the nature of the Andromeda mine, which I suppose would be working on.
Oh my cuss word.
Huey up. Take over on the A side. It's been absolutely disastrous as Lazy picks up another one. Now it's all up to the 2 players.
Open! No, open!
perfect opportunity, but the sawed-off comes in. Now that's some money right there. Kiwi trades it out for the M4. And now he has no bomb, making a 1-on-4, and he almost gets the first, but Morgan will finish him off with a FAMAS. And that'll be a nicely closed lead. 6-7, we're going on to round 14.
That was so funny. Omen was just sitting right there watching one player, and he shot like 3 times and did like 20 damage and didn't get the kill. It was a sad life. But Huey got the kill with the sawed-off and got all the money, so it's 6-7 for your scoreline right now. Still in favor of Andromeda, but this half is nearing the end, so either way, it's still a pretty solid half for them to start off with on the T side, but looks like they're getting basically destroyed mid every round, so they're going to try and avoid that as they're just playing it pretty slow right now, dropping the bomb, waiting for any picks from the CT side, or peaks rather, but we know that they don't really like to do that very often, so this should be a slow round until the last seconds, unless any of the Ts get too, upset and just try to peek right away. So we'll see what happens, but still nothing to note so far. Just some counter smokes and flashes coming in. But besides that, the T is still playing it patiently. Is actually Omen's going to catch one out, and that's Morgan Lee. So well played from him so far to pick off one player over towards the B bomb side. I'm curious to see if they're going to try and rather the troops over towards the B bomb side. Gather the. I give up, dude.
You could have gone rally, you could have gone gather, but you combined the two.
I didn't think. But it's still a really slow round as they get the B pick, but they just decide to rush off. And actually, Omen getting his second kill so far, so he's just going to open up the entire map for them as they should be going.
Lazy's in a key position here, and he does fall immediately, and that should be the round for Andromeda, unless this 2v5 retake can come in. But I definitely won't say that's not going to happen because we have seen crazier things this game. And now it's all left on the AWP and the AK, left alone at the B side, and I do think they're saving.
I would think they are too, but for some reason Echo's trying to get to more of an offensive position here. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do. Manbear's just holding this angle to try and get any picks, as he should pick off Oman here, but he's going to react fast enough, but he's not going to get the kill as Echo's going for kills in mid, and he's just going to get punished by Omen. So that's his third for the round, just picking up as many kills as he's getting offered. So it's all up to Manbear to just save this AWP here. $300 left, so this is going to be very key to save this here, as I don't know why he's trying to go for a peek. He should just run away and hide, but he's trying to. He's getting cornered from everyone here, so let's see what happens, but he should be able to save it.
Eddie sees him.
Oh,
no! And the trade will come in, sadly. Templar left with no money going into the 15th round. This should be Andromeda's 9-6 half, but it definitely could go the other way, the way we've seen it, and I take it back. They do have enough money to scrape together a pseudo pie. See a FAMAS and M4, 2 M4s now.
Yeah, so
M4s and a FAMAS. That was some good money management there. They should put some of it in the Panama. Putting your money in Panama is very popular. A2K throwing a nice nade onto the mid players who have pushed up. I think that's Manbear with the CZ. He does seem to like that gun.
Yeah, it's going to hurt them a lot that he doesn't have his AWP this round. But he does have a CZ, and he is close mid, so if that op player decides to peek him, he should be able to get a pick. I can't talk today, but he's going to actually see one run out, but A2K is just going to turn on him right away and take him out, so he is down to 26 HP, but that's not enough on this round. They need to get some kills, as they did invest in 3 rifles, so they're going to need to do something here, as this is the last round of the half. But a nice pop flash coming out from the T side, and he's going to run straight out, but Lazy's actually going to end it on top in that one, but Cussword's going to take out another one of his own, but it's Omen coming in.
Helped to 2 other players before he falls, and Cussword's doing a little bit more. They can't get onto the site, but now he jumped up and off to I take it all back. Andromeda 9-6, Templar showing off some amazing retakes. I would love to see them continue that and show us an amazing T side, but I don't know how much faith I should have.
Yeah, like you said, their retakes are really, really good. So if they can play how they play the retakes on this T side, that's going to help them out a lot. But this pistol round is going to determine a lot for the rest of this match, because winning 6-9 for your T side is really helpful. So they're going to need to get this first round here, as they're trying to boost a couple players up towards the mid and hit them with a really fast peak here. So they're just waiting to get more players up here. It looks like they're trying to do a triple boost, maybe even a quad. No, just 3 people up towards boost right now. So this is a very creative play. I'm pretty sure this was iBuyPower's old pistol round. But they're just going to run straight out towards mid.
That's some nice coordination. And Oman doesn't know what to do. He's facing 4 players. Now he's called in the cavalry. And it is enough to hold them at bay. Finally, they get some kills traded.
Ooh.
Lazy and no, it just keeps trading. It's a 3v3. Now the bomb's going down on the site. Cosworth should have the drop on Huey, but he manages to whiff the kill and falls to Oman. And now the last two sites. Players on the site are Lazy and Mandar. They're ready. Lazy getting a nice block kill.
Oh my goodness, Huey.
I didn't watch any of that from Huey.
I didn't see his point of view, but I'm pretty sure he was looking at the other player and just shot one time and killed him. He was looking at the other player died, and he just immediately flicked right onto the other guy's head and took him out.
Gearcraft TV in chat. He's the coach for Templar, and he writes, "It's all good. T-side just needs to be on point." So far, it hasn't happened. That was a pistol round. They were at Glocks. It could happen, you know. Another player remarks, "When I was on the team with Echo, all we could play was T-side. So maybe there's something here. Maybe we're on to something. There's a full Tech 9 rush over towards the B side. What is this madness? They're already out onto site. They've got a dink. No, 2 kills go in the other direction. They do have site control. And it's just Echo. They don't have site control anymore. The remaining terrorists are trying to get back in there. Oh, they're back in now. Now they're not. Echo, that's all alone.
Ooh, Echo actually picks up 1 kill, but that's not going to be enough damage. 2 players dead. That's probably not worth it for that force up. They needed to get more than that. Maybe a bomb plant would help a lot as far as their economy goes. But, yeah, not much left for the T side here on this round. Just buying some P250s, trying to get some kills here on this round. Possibly a bomb plant, but that's all they're going to get, most likely. But we've seen some pretty crazy ego rounds from a bunch of teams in this league so far. So we'll see if they can pull it off, but it's highly unlikely as they do invest in some rifles on the CT side. Two players picking up M4s, but everyone else just has pretty standard.
Wants to let you know that Smurtus Pro's pistol strat, not iBuyPower.
I know, I think iBuyPower used to do it, though.
Well, if iBuyPower used to do it, that would explain a lot, because they're definitely throwing this game. Just take coming out Andromeda, getting some nice kills on the site, and it will be shut down quite solidly. Morgan Lee falling to some nice plays from Butterpringle. He stayed alive quite well. Cosworth did get one, gets another one at 4 HP, finally falls. Oh,
he got another kill with that. Jeez. But 2 kills there from a full save is pretty helpful, but Cosworth getting 2 kills that round, definitely going to help them out, but it's 6-12, so Andromeda slowly pulling forwards and taking the lead here, so they're going to need to do, this is going to be a very important round here for the T side. They're going to need to pick up this round if they want to stay in this game. But curious to see what they do for their strat. So far they're just playing it pretty standardly, I guess. They're sending 1 boost and players all around the map. So this might be their default, I'm guessing. As Echo doesn't see anything mid, he's going to call that out to his teammates. And they should gather towards somewhere soon enough once they get more information. But Manbear's going to get smoked off over towards the B side. He's all alone. He's just playing for any peaks. And nothing happening so far from the CT side. A lot of teams just playing defaults. No one seems to peak on the CT side for either side so far. But once again, they're going to go for a mid take here. And actually, Cosworth's going to run straight out, take out one. But Echo's going to get one of his own. And that's over towards the A side. So they should be rotating over here. But Morgan Lee's going to get one as well. And that leaves it on 2 players here of Huey and Eddie all alone to get this retake. But let's see if they can do it. One does have the AWP, so they definitely are capable of doing this. And right as I say that, Eddie's going to get the bomb down in mid, so Huey's actually going to get one as well, and it's down to a 2 versus 2, so 2 rifles left on the T side, and Eddie's just getting more unsilenced M4A1S here. He's just taking out as many players as they're peeking him, and Manbear's going to take out one, and it's all up to Huey to win this round for his team. He does have the information. He has full nades. This is dangerous.
What's important is that he has the bomb and he knows exactly where the other player is. With an AWP in this position, there's almost no way he can lose. He can go full iBuyPower and manage to miss 2 shots, but unless he does that, he should definitely win this. Manbear doesn't know where he is at all. He's expecting a flank, and that's not happening. He will eventually have to push with only 15 seconds left. He's going to peek out mid. And
ooh, nice shot.
Andromeda comfortably, I wouldn't say smoothly, but comfortably picking up another round. It was comfortable because the plays just looked comfortable.
It was a rocky ride, but it was they ended up on top with a nice shot there from Huey. So that's gonna make it 13-6.
Eddie's unsilenced M4 was just max again.
That was hilarious.
Lazy already got the drop on 2 members of Andromeda. One of them's not shooting at him and he turns
Oh my
on
goodness.
him. It's another one of the site's completely in Templar's control. What is this?
Oman's actually going to return with 2 kills here, so that's going to turn it down to a 3 versus 3. He does have a nade here. This could do some really good damage as it flies out, and he will take out Lazy there with that nade. So that's going to make it only 2 players left, but they should be able to get this bomb down as no one's going to burn alive, and Butterpringle's going to take out Morgan Lee to end the round. So 14-6 here. It's all but over. Andromeda has won pretty much, I think they won every single, yeah, they've won every single round this half. So completely stellar half from them to start it off on their CT side.
Well, this is Templar Gaming's map pick. Map 2 is Overpass, I believe. I don't know how Templar are on it, but they can't be as good as they thought they were on their own pick. Andromeda will only be better. Nice boost coming in. Hopefully it can reverse their dire situation. Don't know that it can though, as he falls off, getting absolutely nothing but a few bullets. Already there's an AWP kill from Huey, who's been absolutely massive this game.
Yeah, and if you take a look at the scoreboard, actually, Omen has 22 kills on 100 ping. So he's coming alive for his team. He's getting a lot of impact frags. Those aren't just, you know, last alive getting a couple kills. Those are very important kills there, as Echo's actually going to take out one over towards the A-bomb side. He's been able to do this almost every round in unison. He's just running straight out, taking out one player and opening up the A-bomb side for them. So he's going to try and pull a Stewie here maybe. He's just sitting behind the smoke thinking about it. He throws a flash. Echo's going to run straight through. He could catch off a player or two. And they're all flash, but he's going to retreat from that peak.
It was an amazing flash, and they know exactly where Oman is now, and he's going to get spammed to death. I know it's all on Eddie and Huey. Eddie goes down instantly. Huey, last alive and now down. 7-14. Do I smell a comeback?
Oh no. Think they can do it? We didn't make predictions. What do you think's going to happen now?
Twitch chat says I buy Templar. It's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. I'm firmly behind Huey and his squad. I believe in his squad.
Yeah, it's 14-7, so that's a big round if they want to stay in this map here. But they're gonna need to get these opening picks and try and take it faster as they did that round. Here comes the peak from the CT side, and Eddie's just gonna take out one very quickly, and Morgan's gonna return those 2 kills. He's trading his teammate's death with 2 kills of his own, so it's gonna make it probably a B take here from them.
Just very smartly consolidating onto B. I don't think they'll expect Huey to be on the site though. There's no reason he should be on the site. And Butterpringle's selling that they're not on it. However, Huey was spotted and he will go down. Only trading damage. Now it's left to A2K. 1 versus 4. 2 of the players have very low health. They'd be a one-shot to any deagle shot. A2K getting push. I'd love to see something magical happen. But it won't. Morgan Lee cleaning it up nicely with a nice one-time.
4 kills from Morgan. He had some really, really important kills in that round to pick up their 8th round. He got 2 kills once his teammate died in B halls, and he just ran out and got another one and then got that last kill right there onto the last player. So it's going to make it 14-8. Only 6 rounds here if they want to come in and make a comeback, but it's going to take a miracle as the CT side only needs 2 rounds. They should be saving here, but I see 2 deagle buys, so that's pretty expensive.
Rounds they have, they should just save and bite the bullet, but instead they're going for these half buys, and that might really bite them in the back. And we can see that it's already losing them 1 player. And another as Pringle falls. He's been absolutely useless. And Huey in the vent room gets completely wrecked.
It's all on Omen.
And he will get one, I take it back. Finally falls. I say finally because he shouldn't have gotten anything.
Yeah, that was he was just left alone on the B-bomb side. He's going to get cleaned up, so that's the 3rd round in a row there from Templar. So if they keep this going, they could make something out of this, as it's kind of yeah, they're going to have a double op setup actually for the CT side. So this is going to be something new they haven't tried yet. We'll see if this works. That's normally what teams like to do. When nothing's really going their way, they're going to try and mix it up, and they're going to put an op on either side of the map, on the A-bomb side and the B-bomb side. So it should shut them down.
I think it works really well on cache because you have these nice long angles. I'd say at all 3 main corridors. You can ult mid, you can ult A, and you can ult B. So it's just a really nice tactic. You have two kind of semi-mobile ops. They float around between A and B and get some kills on the players who are only expecting there to be one. A2K's got to hold this half of the bargain up though, as he's getting flashed onto the site. And it is a fake, I think. There's only one player here. And then he's completely sold, although he does get the return. And now Templar's recommitting to the B site. And they're just going in one by one and getting completely shut down.
Yeah, they actually tried to go for a sunroom boost there on the B site, but they they both fell 2 times, so they just decided to cancel on that. That would have helped them out a lot, though. They would have got a bunch of early information, but it doesn't matter. They're just going to take out all the players, and it's all up to Manbear now in a 1 versus 5. All he has is that AWP, so you know, it would have been nice if he had a rifle in this situation because 2 players are low, but it doesn't really matter. It's a 1 versus 5 with 35 seconds left. He does have the bomb, so that's something that's going for him, but with 30 seconds left, I just don't see it happening. He's going to be able to punish one player, but he misses his first shot, and he misses his second shot as well. He does have a molly to work with, so he's going to throw it out.
There's
but
no reason for Butterpringle to be peeking that. And it does work out for him, but there's no reason for him to have been peeking that.
Yeah, I mean, with 5 players alive, though, they can really just do whatever they want, especially when he has an op, and he misses those 2 shots like that. He shouldn't have missed those both shots, though. He should have been able to punish him, like you said.
He should have been able to punish, and who knows what happens then, because then he's got a one-on-one with the guy pushing on the flank, and he's got a one-on-one with the guy at truck, and it could have gone completely differently. So, once he has the information, there's no operate made. He shouldn't be re-peeking that. What is
this is
happening?
interesting.
It might be what should happen, and there's a
Double boost.
flash push out mid. And these smokes are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, they're just gonna run straight out with those mid wall smokes.
Bent those, and he gets one, almost gets the second, and pulls out.
Oh, Omen's running behind them, but he's not gonna get anything.
The other way.
Oh my goodness.
Hidden. I think it was Manbear who hit the one tap on the AWP, and that blew my mind. And now it's left to Huey. He's been electric, but I don't think he can do this.
Yeah, they still have 4 Molotovs left on the T side, so this should be the round over and the game over. So, or actually, no, not the game over. My bad. It's the other team that's winning this round. Templar should be able to pick up their 10th round. They're still going to need to get 5 rounds in a row without losing a single one after this round. So we'll see how that goes for them, as the CTs should be on. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I don't know what I was gonna say. They were gonna be on a loss bonus, but they're not going to be. So
I know what you're gonna say. You were gonna say that Huey's doing an absolutely brilliant job of saving, and he even gets an exit kill onto Morgan. That's what you're gonna say, right?
Yeah, I'm all over the place, dude. I have a sore throat today. I'm just not feeling it.
I have like a box of tissues. I'm just going through them. I would high five, but I think I'd just make you more sick. Andromeda's on a save round. Their money's completely ruined, as you pointed out. And they're going for this weird pseudo buy again. And I do think it's starting to undo them because they don't have the money they should do. And he's going to get boosted. I want to see what happens because they're doing the boost. This is a complete read. They know what's happening and they made the right play, but it didn't work out. There's player on Squeaky. Vent. I'd like to see what happens there. Butter Pringle hasn't done much this game. Huey getting the op kill. He's the only player. And Butter on the flank gets one, almost gets 2, but runs out of bullets in a CT.
That's why you don't use a CZ, kids. He gets 1 kill and he runs out of bullets, and he doesn't even go for the AK. So all he has is 10 bullets left in his CZ, and it's definitely not enough to kill 3 players. His Echo's just gonna peek him and take him out with a nice headshot. So that's getting in the round, and they're actually only 4 rounds away from tying this, so this is definitely within their reach. But this is going to be a buy round for the CT side. But interestingly enough, Butter Pringle decides to not buy a rifle, but instead buy nades and an MP9. So we'll see what he does with this. But yeah, they're going to pick up their 11th round.
I can tell you that won't make a difference because Butter Pringle's been doing absolutely nothing, so it won't make a difference.
I guess so.
The mid should come again. Templar Gaming running out mid. We've seen this strat plenty of times, and this time they're completely unopposed. Andromeda just don't have a good enough mid hold. And Butter 2K? Stewie Butter?
He's thinking about it.
Going on, but he's thinking about it. He would have a window. Now he's fallen off. He's not better of it. Morgan Lee would have probably called him out. A2K, not AZK or whatever it is.
Yeah, AZK.
Definitely the French star, and Eddie getting a nice kill on Morgan Lee in mid with only 15 HP. He doesn't know where the other player is. There's a nade kill coming in on the A side as the Templar side takes it. Butterprinkle putting that MP9 to work. Manbear with a nice one tap.
Can he get another one?
Onto this.
I've been spectating him this whole round. I want to see him do it. He hits him down to 20 HP. He does have the bomb down as well, so this could actually help out his team tremendously as Eddie's going to take out one onto Cussword, taking out their best player. And it's all up to Manbear in a 1 versus 3. He's pretty low on HP, but time and time again we see these players just have full nades at the end of the round. He's last alive and he just has full nades, so that's unacceptable, and he's going to get taken out, making it 16-11 there. And that's going to make the first round, or the first map rather, for Andromeda. So well played from them, making it first map for them. And what map are we moving on to?
I believe this is Overpass, which is Andromeda's pick.
Awesome. So that was Templar's pick, and they didn't win it, but you never know how teams play because, you know, I doubt these teams are going to be like watching their demos too in depth or whatever like pros normally do. So
I had a long conversation with Huey, and he told me just how much work. It was Huey and Asher that I've talked to. Sorry, Esther, that I've talked to over the past week, and they both told me exactly how much work they put into watching demos. They might not be the top team, but it's not for lack of trying.
Yeah, that's actually nice to hear.
Scarily dedicated.
Because some teams just don't watch any demos and just want to play, but that's actually really nice to hear because now they'll know how they play.
Those teams aren't in this best of 3 decider tiebreaker, the winner of which goes to the playoffs, the loser of which goes home. Those teams aren't here, and those teams will be stuck watching our Twitch stream on Saturday when we stream the first round of the playoffs. Perhaps they can know when the Twitch stream is going live because they followed us on Twitter at RedditLL. And maybe, just maybe, they'll go and see the bracket over at goladder.net. And if they really wanted to talk about it, they could probably go to our subreddit, r/Reddit Ladder League.
DJ the Master Plugger.
Like an overstretched.
I'm just going to switch over to music.
Good call.
Alright, we'll be back in a minute to start up the second map on Overpass. And if Andromeda does, we'll see if this goes to a third map here in a minute. So I'll be back. I'm going to switch it over to some music, and we'll be back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm frostE, still alongside TJ for map 2 on Overpass.
What did I do wrong?
What's up?
What did I do wrong? You sound so disappointed that it's still me.
No, I'm just saying that we're still casting together. We didn't change or anything.
What did I change?
Still with TJ. But we're gonna hop into the knife round, and here we go. Templar is actually gonna pick it up, so we'll see where they decide to start. I wouldn't be surprised if it is on the CT side, as it is Overpass. So this is Andromeda's pick, I believe. So yeah, they did win the first map, and if they do win this one, which is pretty likely because it is their pick, but you never know what can happen. Templar's a very good team. They work together very well on the retakes especially. So starting on the CT side, getting something going could help them out a lot. As we saw, their CT side was actually not bad. They just needed to, I don't know, it might have been the map, it might have been they haven't played it very much. I'm not sure what it was, but the retakes were absolutely amazing. So let's see if they can capitalize off of that during this game.
Oh, you know what I can do? Right now, live on the stream, I can make an exclusive announcement. We have just got some servers for the European season with tragic servers. I'm really excited.
Wow, right now?
Anyway, yeah, I just got the email.
Oh, that's awesome. So we're gonna have an EU side for next season? Yeah?
I hope so. What I do know for 100% certainty is that Andromeda is trading onto the site quite well. And Echo's on the flank, but he's completely blind, and he whips a number of key shots and falls to Huey's headshot. And now it's all left to Lazy and Morgan Line.
Yeah, and their retakes are really good, and if there's anyone to do it, it's them two, so let's see if they can do it. But actually, A2K is going to be able to take out Lazy, and the last person's going to get taken out as well. So very methodical round there from Andromeda. They just went straight out onto the B site from long, and they completely deny any rotates to come in, so they definitely have fixed that. So far, seeing it in the pistol round at least, they fixed to not let the CTs capitalize off of their retakes. So that's a really easy first round, it looks like, for Andromeda, picking up 5 kills and not dropping a single player. So they will be able to buy up some rifles.
You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing some tilt. I'm seeing, you know, I talked about it at the beginning. I said, Cussword, I played with him in 10 mans and he tilts. I think that's exactly what's happened. I think their team's tilted. Eddie hasn't tilted though. He's got some nice Mac 10 kills alongside Huey, and A2K falls to a close range 5-7 shot. And now the tank's coming in on the A site where there's only one CT.
It's all up to Cussword, like you said. He does have the CZ, so it's a pretty close range gun, as he actually does pick up one, but he's got to reload, and that reload time is going to kill him here as he's going to get taken out by Butterprinkle. He's actually going to take out his teammate as well, so it's going to make it a 2 versus 2, and that could be very fatal in this round, as he does take out his teammate, and the bomb is down as well. So
we can safely say it's a 3 versus 0.
Oh my goodness.
Butterprinkle does pull on the site, and that'll be a nice comeback from Templar. Right back into the game. Andromeda's money should be ruined at this point. I don't think they're going to buy this round. They're not going to force up. They're not going to enter that dangerous game. Instead, they're just going to sit back on their money, and they should have enough to buy next round. Never mind, take it back. See Zeds and Deagles on the field.
Yeah, so these eco round wins are really, they're everywhere, especially in this league. You can see teams do it all the time. It's really just, it's a casual thing at this point. It's crazy to see them pull those off, and especially the team kill coming in from Andromeda. That was insane. That's gonna play a big difference in the game. As actually, Manbear is gonna run straight out and take out Eddie in playground area. So that's gonna make it down to only 4 players left for the T side.
Manbear faced 1-on-3. That was silly choice. Poor decision making. Echo does have some poor decision making being made towards him as he gets 2 1v1s and then misses on the last player. But Butterprinkle's now all alone. Just an M4. He does have a dream. I don't know that he's any near it.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Gets completely whiffed. An amazing snapshot. Butterprinkle takes out another player and now he's in a 1-on-2. This is doable.
Yeah, he quickly turns it down to only 2 players left as he has all the kills in this round for his team, so it's going to have to be an ace if he wants to pull this off. And the 2 players remaining for the CT side are Morgan and Lazy. Once again, we see them last alive a lot, and so let's see if they can pull it off here, but He's pretty low on HP, and with no armor, that aim punch is probably not going to do him too well. He's going to run straight up towards the A bomb site anyways, and Lazy's going to take him out with one nice headshot, and that's going to be enough to win the round. So 2-1 for Templar Gaming, starting off pretty strong here. Winning that second round definitely helped them out. But some kills there from the T side are going to help them out economically, if that's even a word.
Chats talking about how we could do a EUNA champion deathmatch.
Oh, like they did in the... Did you see that in the major?
The
All-Star game?
The way to do it is you take the winners from both leagues and you have them play one match on A servers, one match on EU servers, and then the final match is hosted on an Australian server.
Oh my goodness.
Manbear's got an MP7, or an MP9 rather. No, it's a 7.
No, it's a 7.
Yeah.
7-9, whatever.
But Eddie, looking to investigate this, I think. He will be flashing into long. The rest of the Andromeda side is taking a site. See Butterpringle working his way in.
Ooh, cuss word.
Behind the... Oh, and he whiffs the spray. Butterpringle completely whiffing his spray. It does pay off. Manbear.
Oh, they're not going to expect this. They're not going to expect one player to be close to where his teammate died, and he's just going to run straight past it, not even checking the corner. He's going to take out one, but he's going to get punished for trying to pick up that AK there, as Huey's going to take him out. So that's going to make it a 2 versus 2. All players on full HP, so this is a very even round so far, as they're going to try and rotate here, which it's an interesting decision, considering the CTs can rotate very, very fast. But Hugh's going to get the entry kill onto Morgan, and that's his second kill on the round, making it all up to Lazy in a 1 versus 2. He's rotating towards Heaven here, though. He does have time to work with, 30 seconds, but the bomb's going down, so he's there too late. They are going to get control of the site, and he's going to have to get a kill to open this up, but he's doing some nice damage onto Huey there. Going to hit him down towards 56 HP. He's going to throw this flash out.
He's just playing this perfectly, though. He's just stalling it.
Oh!
Now, they just played it perfectly. First they just stalled, then when he committed, they peeked double, and they just were able to trade flawlessly. Templar Gaming, you know... They've got some crazy aimers, they've got some nice set strats, but in terms of just day-to-day team play, that's where they seem to be lacking. And
yeah,
it seems to be balancing out for now with the score being out, and the sawed-off's come out again.
Oh no.
Eddie throwing it back. I think he threw it away. I'm kind of sad now.
He did throw it away. But yeah, you would assume that the CT side could be able to like rotate. And knowing that they're really good at the retakes, they should be able to capitalize it off of that, especially in a map like this, with there being really, really fast rotates. But it doesn't even matter. Huey's just going to run straight out towards long, picking up 2 players while he's running that way. He's down to 11 HP, but it doesn't matter. Again, A2K is just going to take out Cussword, and this was a buy round for them, so they're going to need to get something out of it, at least. Actually, Lazy's going to take out one. He's going to do some nice damage, but that's all he's going to get is Morgan's rotating alone. It's full health here, but Huey's just going to take out yet another person, and that's going to make it 3 kills on the round for Huey. So just an amazing round from him to just run straight out, take off 2 players, and get the last one there to end the round. So 200 ADR for him right now. He's playing out of his mind.
You know what I'm quite happy with?
What's that?
What I'm excited about? Butterpringle. Even despite the TK, even despite everything that's gone wrong for him, he's now no longer bottom fragging. That means a lot to me. I like Pringles and I like butter, so it means a lot to me. The Terra side of Butterpringle is going towards the B site, and they will find a completely empty site.
Is there no one there?
A bit of team damage coming in.
Yeah, the gamble stack coming out from the CT side. That normally works, but especially not when they go towards the other side. So that's really unfortunate, as the retakes are going to have to come in here to try and get anything out of this. They do pick up one, but
as he gets pushed by simultaneously. Manbear's on the close flank. And Morgan Lee has an AK. If I were him, I would fall off with this AK. He does appear to be doing that. Manbear runs out a bit too far and gets picked off. And Morgan Lee should just save this. He's going for an exit.
Yeah, they actually managed to get 3 kills on that round, so I'm not even sure how that happened, but really, really good save there from Templar, but picking up a 4th round already for Andromeda is really going to help them out, considering this map is generally CT-sided. So yeah, it's going to help them out a lot in the grand scheme of things for this game at least. But Morgan's going to be able to save that AK, and he should be able to buy one of his teammates here, if he so chooses.
I'm happy. I'm happy because we're going to get a gun round. We're going to get fully bought gun round. Both teams are buying. Both teams are fully committed, and we should see, this is generally considered a CT-sided map, we should see Templar picking up some more rounds. If they don't, I think they've lost map 2, and possibly they're out of the round laterally, because the winner of this match goes to the playoffs and the loser goes home.
Yeah, this round's going to prove a lot, because this is a gun round from both teams. So Manbear is playing towards mid like an opera should, especially on this side. But it's neat that they're stacking 2 players here over towards bathrooms. A lot of teams don't really do that, and it's catching them off, but they're not really pushing towards that too much. So they might want to redirect that player towards B eventually if they decide to. But the push coming out from the T side, they're just running straight out towards B. But Morgan Lee says no, he's going to take out 2 players, and that's going to turn it down to only 3 players left. But Huey's going to get 2 of his own, so this is an absolutely insane round so far. As Huey's going to run straight out, and he's going to get shot down to 7 HP. But the bomb's going down for the T side.
Another headshot. He hit another headshot.
Oh, Huey gets another one on 7 HP. Where am I?
I don't know what's going on. Manbear does. Manbear knows exactly what's going on. He might not like it now. As he's falling back.
Ooh.
The case of an opera, and he hits an amazing shot. He's perhaps amazing's a bit strong, but it was very, very clean. Nice and crisp. Kind of like Pringles. No, I'm not paid to say that. Now, Manbear falling off. Thinking better of pushing in. He's not. He has some armor. He can save that for the next round and reapply it.
Is Huey going to die?
Went absolutely insane. And then Huey went even more insane. They're both in an asylum.
They're both in an asylum. Oh my goodness, though. Just Huey 2 kills from Morgan, and then Huey... I can't believe Huey got a 3rd on 7 HP. He had less than 10 HP. 7 points of health. Gets another kill.
You want to know how he went down to 7? He jumped, and Morgan snapped onto his head and shot him through the brick on the B side. It was an amazing shot. I was freaking out because I thought he just completely shot down the site, and then it just goes the other way. This time, I'm gonna have to see someone shot something down because there's an Andromeda push. Where's Party? And there's no opposition yet. Echo's meeting some players over at Long, and it's not going his way.
Yeah, he's in a really, really unorthodox spot here. He's just peeking out in the middle of Long, not even behind any cover, so he's going to get immediately punished.
Spot is called I messed up. Help.
Help.
That spot's called. I think that's the call out too.
I messed up. Help.
Andromeda isn't messing up that. They probably even followed our Twitter account as they're pushing towards the B side. Manbears. Watching this door, he should get at least 1, and he will get 2 with... That was Morgan Lee, I'm sorry. Demonstrated out.
Yeah, but Morgan Lee picking up 2 kills like he always does. This is like an average for him now, just getting so many kills. But Manbear getting a nice reaction shot onto Butterpringle. He is going to spot out the last player, and that's A2K, last alive. So he's going to call that out to his teammates, and there's only one of them to call it out to. But he's going to pick up the bomb and try and rotate, but with 35 seconds left, and the rotate's being really fast for the CT side, they should catch on to this, as Lazy's finally going to be rotating over towards the site, and he should be able to catch off A2K, but he's planning for bathrooms here. And he might be able to make it out alive, but he's not even going to run away. He's just going to stay on the site. He knows they're already rotated. His one's going to run straight into his crosshair. He's going to pick it up, but he's already down to 12 HP, and he's going to get taken out by Manbear. So, nice round there from Manbear. Picking up 3 kills definitely helped his team out.
When I mixed up Manbear and Morgan Lee earlier, I was just predicting that Manbear would get the clutch kill. That was all it was. I was just calling it in advance. But I don't think you could call in advance that Templar would be losing. I'm hitting these segues today. I don't think you could call in advance that Templar would be losing this much over on the CT side of Overpass. They've got to get back into this game and quickly. They do have enough of a buy that they could win this round. They have 3 Foul Masters and M4 in all. And over on the Andromeda side, they're just left with AK, so this could work out for them. Andromeda does have enough utility to take the B side and the A side. They're spending it all to get there, though.
Yeah, they're changing out their mid setup here. Actually, for the CT side, they're not sending 2 players in bathrooms this time, but they do have 1 person peeking highway here. So actually, A2K is just going to peek right out and take out 1 kill. So that's a nice entry frag from him, opening up mid, and Butterpringle's running straight out with him, so he's going to be clearing highway here. But little do they know there's still one player sitting in bathrooms.
What was that?
And Simple is actually going to take out another one. Or
Cuthbert fell
A2K.
asleep. He had the ACK peeked him with a Molotov in hand, and he didn't even shoot, and then he just peeked out right into A2K's crosshairs. He's fallen asleep.
Oh, A2K, what are you
now
doing?
falling asleep permanently, perhaps.
He just ran into a Molotov to throw his own Molotov and sacrifice 40 HP for it. That's ironic. But Morgan Lee's going to take out one kill over towards the B site. He is going to get some more damage dealt onto one player. That's Huey, hitting him down to 28 HP. So that's going to help out his teammates on this retake here, as they both are full on HP, but one only has a FAMAS to work with. So actually, there's one playing it really slow, and Manbear's just going to peek and run away. That's Eddie. He will be able to pick up a rifle here if he so chooses, but he's going to stick with the op. No, he's going to pick it up. And they're going to be mounting this retake here slowly. They're going to spawn out that one player on site. That's Omen, as he's actually going to take out Lazy. But that's a really nice shot there from Manbear to open up this retake for him, as one player's still down on 16 HP. So he could make this work, but he's going to need to go quick, as that bomb is slowly ticking away. He's peeking towards the site right now, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know where they are. They're playing it perfectly. Omen just not letting him know where he is at all, and he's going to die with the bomb here. But well played. Oh, he's actually going to survive with 9 HP. There we go. Yeah, but very well played. He just denied any sort of information from Manbear on the retake. So, 6th round for Andromeda, making it 6-3 for your scoreline. And it's a really, really solid start for them.
I don't know if you can see chat, but Cosword writes, "You played yourself." A2K replies, "We won." The tilt is happening. Well, what's really happening this round, I'm still on the train, is that A2K and Co are pushing out towards the A site, already doing some damage, but Echo gets a nice long-range kill. The starting pistol on the Huey. And the terrorists are consolidating, congealing on the A site. They should have a clean go, but as there's nobody in their way in the bathrooms or anywhere else close at the very least, the last players are on the site. Lazy's peeking long and encountering a lot of things he doesn't like. Falling back to...
Ooh, this is interesting. Morgan Lee has the op right now. That's really interesting. We normally see Manbear with it, but he's actually been able to do a lot of damage with his AK, so let's see if he can do it again, because he does have the rifle for his team, but Echo somehow picking up another kill, and Manbear's going to get one of his own, and Morgan coming alive with that AWP, and it's already all up to A2K, so I don't know how this happened, but it's where we're at right now. He does have some stuff to work with. He throws that molly out, but that's all the utility he has. He's going to peek right out long. He's actually going to take one out, and Cussword's not going to do any damage at all, as it's all up to Morgan Lee versus A2K in a 1 versus 1. A2K has 3 kills on the round so far, but the bomb is pretty much in the hands of Morgan. It's at a weird angle for A2K to try and recover the bomb here, so he's going to have to do it eventually. As he does, he should plant behind the other side of the bomb, and he will. So he's going to get the bomb down with 25 seconds left, and he does have a smoke left as well, so let's see how he tries to play this. He's going to throw it down right next to him to be able to cross over towards the truck side, but Morgan Lee is just going to run straight up with this 5-7, playing it very aggressive, and he's just going to get the headshot. Very easy for him. He just runs straight up. He makes it look so easy. Just shoots him one time in the face, and that's the end of the round. Morgan Lee, I don't even know what to say.
Second, and Templar Gaming are an advantage in the round. How did they do that? 4-6, they're not an advantage in the game. Perhaps if they followed our Twitter at RedditLL, they'd be an advantage in the game. But they're spreading around the guns instead of the likes, and as a result, they're running a bit low on cash. I don't think Manbear will be able to buy. He does get thrown in all, however. He traded. Almost everyone gets something out. Andromeda has absolutely nothing. Just throwing some nades onto the B site. We saw them get undone in the pistol rounds towards the end of the last map. I wonder if a similar thing will happen, perhaps a bit earlier.
Oh my goodness, the counter flashes are coming in. That was 3 flashes from the CT side, so all the T's are completely blinded, but they are somehow going to make it out to sight, and they're going to take 2 players with them, but it's all up to Eddie now in a 1 versus 3. He does have a rifle to work with, but Echo's just going to clean him up quickly with 3 kills on the round for him. They're just going to sweep him up there, picking up 2 kills there for the T side. That's an okay run from them, but those counter flashes were insane. I saw Huey run out, and he just got fully blinded 3 times in a row, so I just felt really bad for him. But well played from Templar to pick up their 5th round, and they're only within 1 round of tying it up here, so very well played from them so far.
Well, I do like the full buy coming in from the CT side. I do like how they're playing this round too with the nice boost. They should be able to catch out any push out from this connector. They're just pressuring this connector, and it should really shut down Andromeda because they've kind of pivoted around connector, and now they don't have a hope of doing that.
Yeah. And the T side is maybe trying to hold a default here or something, but they're gaining information slowly in the round. So they're starting to slow it down, playing a little bit of a slower play style here. But Cussword's just going to get caught out by A2K and in the connectors. So that's going to make it already down to only 4 players left for the CT side. They still have stuff to work with here, but Morgan Lee's going to get one onto Huey. So that's going to deny the peek from him. And he does shoot him down to 17 HP, though. So he doesn't have a whole lot to work with here. But we've seen him get a bunch of kills on low HP before. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Echo's going to take out one long, though, and that's on to Eddie. And the push is coming in, though, from the T side. Is simple. Not simple. Why does he have that in his name? A2K is going to get a kill, but Manbear with the nade picking up one of his own. And A2K is just running straight out into the site, picking up 2 kills already. And that's actually 3 on the round for him, but they're not even going to plant the bomb. He's just going for these aggressive peaks. He's going to shoot one down to 73 HP, but they still don't have the bomb down. This is definitely a weird play. They're going to have to go back and recover that bomb here in a second. But the rotate's already coming in from the CT
there
side.
There should be a flank there, and there absolutely is, as Morgan Lee's pushing right in there. And now the planter should be taken down. Morgan Lee has sight on him, and he goes for the player with the gun first. That's absolutely smart. But, oh man, he's been insane so far. Morgan might have made the wrong choice, as he's now in a one-on-one hit.
What?
On. Just peeking out, tapping gently.
What a pre-fire.
It looks so easy.
Dude, what? What? Alright. You just...
Wow.
You just shot one time. That's all I did. That was insane. I don't even know what to say.
Well, I know what to say.
Oh my goodness, the segues are insane.
Templar Gaming are on an eco, and I don't know how they're going to deal with it because they're getting pushed all over the place. There's just nothing they can do, although there is a quick flank coming in. This has been successful on other rounds. They've definitely turned around things by flanking.
Ooh, Morgan.
They already get a 5-7 kill at long range. Nice one tap coming in there. Cussword with a 5-7. Whenever I see that. So trying to get something done. Morgan will clean up his messy leftovers. Now there's a 3 versus 4 in this round.
Yeah, the bomb goes down for the T side, though, and the remaining players do have full HP. They have 4 flashes to work with, so if they play together, they can make this work, but that's the question. Are they going to play together? Is actually Huey's going to get 2 kills by himself, and that's going to turn it down to a 2 versus 2. He's going to go for the spray. He's going to shoot one down to 2 HP. His teammate is going to need to come in here and get this cleanup kill, as he will, but now it's all up to Manbear, and he's going to get taken out by Eddie. So 2 kills from both players left on the T side, so very well played there from Andromeda to not let the CTs retake it. And that's been the difference this game, really, for their T side. Last map on Cash, we really just saw Templar run in and just retake everything with ease. But this map, Andromeda's expecting it. They know the flanks are coming, but you know, Morgan picked up 2 kills on that quick flank, but that was all they got. So really, that's what it boiled down to. So 8-5 for your scoreline in favor of Andromeda. TJ? Alright, TJ's dead. It's all up to me. I'm going to solo cast this here for a minute until he comes back to life, but looks like Cussword's just going to open that squeaky door and go for a peek, but strangely enough, there's 3 players down in water here. As Huey, it's been the really man to watch in this game. He just runs out and gets a kill as his teammate Omen is going to run out as well, and A2K is going to get a trade. TJ?
Hello?
What happened?
Well, I made a segue and it was so good that the microphone got working.
I didn't know where you went. I was waiting for a good segue and I just...
Else is in favor of Andromeda. And then I know what else is in favor of Andromeda this round. It's all left on Commander. He's very, very, very screwed. And 1-on-3, no way to get into the site. And if Andromeda just play this well, they shouldn't be able to get in. And Manbear's just going to fall off, playing a wisely, completely smoked. And now he's gone.
Yeah, and something to note here is that the economy for the CT side right now on Templar is absolutely destroyed. So coming into this last round, that's really not going to help them out. They're going to be able to save an op, so that's going to help them out a lot. If Mainbear goes for that early peek or just plays mid like he always does, if he's positioned well, he could help them out a lot. But just being destroyed on their economy is not going to help them out too much. So that's something to note here. Hopping into the last round, this could very well be a 10-5 for Andromeda. And if so, that'll be a great half from them, considering that this map is CT-sided.
I mean, we did see Templar. I don't want to go back to those retakes, but they were insane. Perhaps they can pull off something magical on the T side, but short of magic. I don't know, maybe Voodoo? Maybe the Force?
Ooh, Mainbear is actually going to peek mid, like I said, and he could have got a collateral there, actually, but he's only going to pick up one player. But he did spot a second one, so he's going to call that out to his teammates as they're going to rotate over towards the mid area of the map. But the T's are just going to advance in their push here. They don't care that their player died, and A2K is just going to get a really nice one-tap onto Echo there, opening up mid, and Cussword's just going to stop them in their tracks with that CZ as he's going to get taken out by Oman. That's a trade from them, making it down to a 3 versus 3. So it's pretty even here, but two players with just pistols to work with on the CT side.
That player was much closer than Mainbear thought, and as a result, he got the jump. There's this close flank from Morgan Lee, already getting one, gets a second.
Oh my goodness, Morgan Lee! 3 kills. They just run into his crosshair.
I don't. How did he do that? How did he do that?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to spectate that until the last kill.
That was absolutely insane from his perspective. The first was just a simple 2-tap. The second was an amazing 1-tap. And the third one, well, you saw that one.
Yeah, and that's actually going to make it 6-9 for the half, so not as bad as it could have been on that last round. Very surprising, but Oman's just going to run straight out and get one, but he's going to be quickly traded as Morgan Lee lurking over here in Connector. Might be able to do some damage, but he was going to run straight out, and he's actually going to get taken down by Lazy, as he was playing a very defensive spot, and Morgan's actually going to catch off a rotator over towards the connector area onto Butterpringle. So now it's all up to A2K in a 1 versus 4. Can he do it? He does have the health to work with, but he's going to get dinked down to 66. As he's going to take one player with him, but that's not enough to win the round. That's a 7th round there from Templar, making it 7-9.
What else isn't enough?
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I don't know where to go with that. If Andromeda had won the round, I would have had somewhere to go with it, but there's nowhere to go with it. We could see a nice retank from Templar. We could see them getting somewhere. They'd have to be absolutely miraculous on the T side, though. It is possible. It's always possible. It's one of the good things about Counter-Strike. It's always possible. Full SMG buy, some take back a Galil and an AK-2. But the counter-terrorists are stacked towards the B side, which is the wrong side of the map. There's a great horde of terrorists over on the A side. And this should fall apart. Like an overstretched segue.
Oh my goodness. But they're just going to run straight out onto the bomb site here. As there's one player to hold them off, and there's actually 2, but one of them is going to get shot down as the other one is too. So this bomb site's already opened up, and there's 2 players on the rotate here. As Oman with that Deeg could do some damage, but he's stuck in connector with this smoke, and it's all up to Butter to get these kills. The bomb still hasn't gone down, so they do have time to retake this. But Butter's just going to get completely demolished there by Cussword, making it all up to Oman in a 1 versus 3. All he has is this Deeg to work with, but unless he pulls a Morgan Lee...
Amazing things from Deagles, and we've seen some amazing things from Oman, and Oman already knows where one player is. And Cussword's not looking at him, although he gives his position away with that Deagle shot, and will fall.
3 kills there from Cussword, so well played round from him. It looks like their T side...
What are your thoughts, frosTE, on bot vitality?
On what?
Bot vitality. He's one of the top players in this league.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you've never played with him?
Nope.
I always play with him. Yeah, it's always after the Russian. The Russian transforms into him. And he doesn't do so well. I think he always has an off day when he plays with me. But there's a full rush coming in for the terrorists and the counter-terrorists. So they all collide with a mess of grenades and SMGs, and Templar's rolling in money now.
That round took 14 seconds. That's all I'm going to say.
There's money everywhere.
That's like 2 more than 12. That's like 4 more than 10. That's crazy.
You know what? I think you might just be right. That's absolutely insane. You know what else is insane?
Oh my goodness. Don't do it.
The fact there's an AUG being picked up over on A2K.
Is there
What
really?
is that?
Oh my.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Nothing. When all else fails, just buy an AUG.
Am I a little quiet?
You are quiet? I can turn you up.
Quiet?
Give me 1 second, I'll fix that.
Turn myself up. I can always turn myself up. Twitch chat says they can't hear me, so I don't know. But I do know.
I turned you all the way up, so that should do it.
Right. Should I shout a bit more? Huey, getting a nice off kill on too. Okay. Even trades, and I think Andromeda should come out ahead, given that they have the city side advantage. Huey misses an easy shot, and as a result, Lazy will get in along with Morgan. The trades are still even, and now it's down to Manbear and Cussword trying to work their way into the
Manbear
gets a nice off kill. Cussword, he knows there's a player close to him. He should be able to get this kill. Although the
Oh, that's one kill for Eddie. He only needs one more. Oh, he's reloading at the wrong time. Why is he reloading? He had enough bullets. He's going for the fake flash, and he's just going to try and exit here, but Cussword already a step ahead. He's going to take him out, making it 10-9 for Templar. So this half, absolutely amazing for them so far, winning all 4 rounds in a row. So that's really going to help them out here, coming out on top. So it looks like their T-sides, like they said, can be really good on certain maps, but for some reason it just wasn't working on Cash, but we're seeing it work now, so we'll see if they can keep this momentum going into the 20th round.
I know what I'm expecting in terms of momentum. I'm expecting nothing from Andromeda, because these guns have no momentum. They're just penciled. Although, there might be some momentum in their movement as there's a complete rotate from the CT side over towards the A side, which is the right side. You can see them. Onto the connector now. They should be able to clear this. Once they know it's clear, they'll know exactly where they are. Morgan Lee facing
Huey.
a in the form of Huey. Huey getting an even trade. That's good enough. Echo in Cussword, however, are more than good enough. They've traded onto his site. No man's on the quick flank. Would he be able to get anything? This could be pivotal to the round.
How did he do that? He just shot a player right through the smoke. That's going to open up the bomb site here, as there's only one player to hold it off. And there's actually one behind him, sorry. The quick flank coming in from A2K, but he's going to get quickly taken out by Echo. So that's going to trade down to a 1 versus 2 here. 3 kills on the round for Echo. Can he get more? That's the question. Eddie's actually going to take one out. He's going to need to get 4 kills, and he will. So the CZ is not enough. They're going to get their 11th round here, so Templar just looking unstoppable so far. Their momentum is just carrying over into every single round, but this should be a buy round here for the CT side. Their money's kind of all over the place. One player cannot full buy, but they should be buying up here, as they are. So A2K is just going to invest in FAMAS. So that's all he's going to be able to get, but this is a full buy for the CT side, so this is really going to test if they're going to be able to keep this momentum going for their T side, because it's been really, really good for them so far. As Huey just playing it really slow down towards connector. He's going to try and get this early information. They're all spread out, but he could possibly catch off Lazy if he peeks at the right time. But that's all the question. He's probably just going to hold it.
Lazy will have the advantage because he spotted the shoulder, but he didn't act quickly enough. Huey eliminated smoothly. Morgan Lee does the same onto Huey. However, the trades are even. They'll try and go with the AWP. He's been ineffective and he's being completely walled out. And the Templar Gaming side have a lot of map control. They have the entire map to choose from.
Oh, this counter boost is genius.
Well, that flash is fully blind.
Boosts.
He's very vulnerable. And I'd love to know if they're going to throw that again, because if they flash in again, he's blind. He looks away this time, and he will have the upper hand. But
no
they
kills.
expect it, and they one-tap him. A2K and Oman spread out, both in perhaps good positions. Oman should just decide to let this happen. A2K does have the flank on the flank, and he lets him go by. That was very smart, but only if he gets the kill. Cussword showing absolutely mental on this side, gets 2 very crisp shots. Now it's all left to A2K. A2K does know where one player is, but he has forfeited his chance to win the duel. So there should be another round for Templar. 12-9. Are we going to a map 3?
I'm going to predict we are, because they're looking just unstoppable so far on their T side, and going into Mirage, if they start T side again, or not again, but if they start T side and they get the early rounds, like honestly, I think that's the way to go for them. If this goes to a map 3, Mirage could be their map because the rotates are really good. They're not really working out so far on this map, but we saw on Cash they're definitely capable of doing some work on their CT side. But their T side on this map is just unstoppable so far. They've won every single round this half, so I'd be really interested to see what they do in a map 3. As it's 12-9 here, like you said, for Templar, and they're just unstoppable. So I would assume that it's going to go to a map 3. What do you think?
I think that the guy in chat, who, and this is going to be a bit late, but Infernal and him are having a conversation, and if there's despair and pain involved, you're doing it wrong.
All right.
Templar Gaming definitely have the lead, they definitely have the momentum, and there's tactical snack break coming in from Andromeda. I think we can go ahead and start the timer.
All right, so pause coming in, and 12-9 for Templar. They're going to need to talk some things over here on the CT side. So this is I think this was their pause, right? Yeah, this was Andromeda's pause.
No,
so.
this was an Andromeda pause.
Yeah. So they're going to need to talk things over.
Templar.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. It's alright, Templar and Andromeda are kind of similar-ish. Kind of, not at all. But
I thought I said Andromeda. Whatever. That's what I meant.
You did not say Andromeda.
Okay. But yeah, they're gonna need to talk things over because they have not won a single round since the first half. So they're gonna need to change some things up on their CT side. Maybe play just more passively, not even go for any aggressive spots whatsoever. I'm not quite sure what they're gonna need to do here because nothing's really working so far. But they're definitely gonna need to change it up. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, as they are gonna try and force buy here. Pretty much all FAMASs across the board, except for one rifle in the hands of A2K. So yeah, they're pretty much buying down to 0. As the unpause should be coming in here fairly soon, as they already have their buy figured out. I'm assuming they have their positions figured out as well, but
well, I should hope so. They have only 40 seconds left in this 2-minute pause, which they're allotted 1 of per game. See how I'm slotting in rules? Segues for days. But if you want to read the full rules, because you don't trust my version, you can go to golander.net. And once you're there, you can check out the rest of our social media accounts. You can go to twitter.com/redditll, or you can always drop by our YouTube to see the rules being in effect. Our YouTube's linkable below this page. You can go to our Twitch, you can follow that, and you can always go and discuss the rules over at r/Reddit Ladder League. Sorry. I have a tangent. Are you okay?
yeah, my throat just
Hello?
hurts. I'm sorry.
Time's up. Do you
Is
hear
the time
that?
up? Oh, that's
Yeah,
your
time's up.
alarm.
The time's up. But it's alright because the teams knew that too, and they unpaused. We're going right back into the match. I'm looking over this full FAMAS buy over on the Andromeda side. They could turn it around now. They took a pause, they thought about it, and they're ready to go. Do you not have a glass of water?
What's up?
Do you not have a glass of water?
I do, but it's really not helping out too much.
Oh.
It's not
You
really.
should try tea. I'd say tea helps a lot.
Yeah, I need some tea actually.
Yeah.
Well, either way, they're just going for a quick peek here, and they definitely discussed changing
I
some things up
really
here on the
like
CT
this.
side.
I
And
really like the sound of the CTs, but it's not working out because the trades are coming back in regardless, and now there's only one player left at long. And they might not expect him, given that they slaughtered all of his mates, but he doesn't expect them to push him. Now he does. He's falling back smartly. If he gets caught off by this player close, he'll be in a world of pain, but the player moved away, and he will be able to drift on into the toilets. I'm never going to talk about drifting into the toilets in that voice again. Eddie gets a nice kill onto Morgan Lee. Lazy and Cussword. Remaining 2 players on Templar. Approaching the site, they're going to drift into Optimus Prime. But Cussword in a rough
I think
situation.
Lazy knows there's one in the
Does
smoke.
get the player on site, and the trade's coming evenly. Cussword.
Cussword!
Finally finishing off the round
All
with a
3
kill.
kills. Cussword getting 4 kills on the round. Insane round from him. He's the man to watch this game. As they pick up their 13th round, they're absolutely unstoppable. I don't see this going anywhere but a map 3. This is just crazy so far.
So normally I go PG tips, right? In terms of tea. Normally I go PG tips, but they didn't have PG tips. My second go-to is generally Tetley's. They didn't have Tetley's either. So we got this Irish tea called Barry's. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not quite as good as what I want, but it's not terrible either. So it's a decent substitute.
Yeah. I don't really... My tea variety doesn't go very far. It's just like Snapple and that's it.
Snapple's not tea, that's iced tea.
It's still tea, right?
Iced. You know, it's ice cold. Morgan Lee getting an incredibly
goodness.
nice kill onto Andromeda's. Oh man, and now it's all up to remaining 3 players, and I don't think they have a hope. The entire tank's coming in, and they're peeking one by one and getting shut down. They're on tilt. They're on full tilt, frosTE.
Oh my goodness. I'm so out of it right now. But either way, they're just going to run straight up to the A-bomb site and kill everyone that's there, and it's all up to Eddie to get this retake. He's just going to run away. He doesn't want any of it. And he should be able to save his rifle here. And that's not going to be enough, as it's 14-9 for Templar. It's going to a map 3. There's no other way to say it. They're just absolutely dominating.
Get yourself a warm beverage in between maps.
I will do that.
Or stolen game. You need to do that. You need to just kind of soothe your voice tubes.
Yeah, my voice tubes.
Your mouth hole.
Your voice tubes, your mouth hole. Jesus.
Eddie isn't being soothed at all as he trades.
Oh, he's dead. He's
He'll
gonna die.
Back in, but I think he's just screwed. He's being pushed, and he somehow stays alive much longer than he should have, but he does fall before the time. And that will be it. They have no weaponry, no money, and they're buying up this round as opposed to playing for the tie. They could be playing for overtime, but instead they're going all in. We see 2 P90s. What is this?
Oh no. I really want to see what they're going to do with this. And Butter, we see him... He can use these submachine guns. That's really like his strong suit, I guess. I don't really know. But looks like they're going to go for a flash peek towards mid, but actually they're just going to dry peek it. No flashes or anything. They're just going to run straight out. And he was going to take out one, and they're just immediately going to punish all of them. And that round just took 19 seconds. They all die right away, making it 15-9 for Templar. Andromeda tried to switch things up at the pause,
They're
and
completely broke.
nothing. It's over. It's up. It's over, dude.
Completely broke. They're completely demoralized, and they're buying P90s again. What is? We're going to map 3 in this tiebreaker. As a reminder, the loser of this is completely out of the league. The winner is going to the playoffs. This is the single most important match we've streamed so far, and it's been absolutely incredible so far. Cussword and co running out up to the B site, finding a decent number of players. They haven't engaged yet. Now they have. His 2 kills come swiftly in from Andromeda's side. He's getting traded back by Manbear, but it's not enough. Morgan Lee is enough, however. He gets onto the side. Now there's only 1 player left, and Eddie has no clue where they are, and now it's a 3-on-2. How did it happen?
Ooh, Manbear gets a nice reaction shot onto Oman over towards Monster, and it's all up to Huey in a 1 versus 3. It's not enough. Winning every single round of the half, 7 rounds in a row. Even more, actually. Never mind. Way more than that. Since they were on 6 rounds,
that's a lot of yellow.
That's 11 rounds in a row, I think.
That's between 1 and 15. I can confirm. You know what is very cool, though? We're going to map 3 on this very important match. And I can't wait to throw it over some music, because while the music is in effect, all the people in chat can go ahead and follow us at RedditLL, go to our website, goladder.net, follow our Twitch channel, follow our YouTube channel, and go to our subreddit, r/RedditLadderLeague. I'm getting faster.
Alright, we're going to switch over to some music. I'm going to go get some tea, and we will be back for map 3. That all rhymed. I'm a genius. I'm a rap god. See you later. Hello?
Hello.
Sorry,
It's
I'm
fine.
late. Here, you gotta cast
No,
this for
no,
1
it's
second.
fine. It's all fine.
I'll be back in 1 second. I just gotta close my door. I tried to go make some hot apple cider, but I didn't have enough time, so I just came back. Um, but we'll be alright. Who won that knife round, by the way?
I'm gonna be totally honest, I wasn't paying attention.
It's all good.
What I do know is that we are going to map 3 in this decider match. Whoever loses will be out of the Red Atlanta League. Whoever wins will be going to the playoffs. And I am super excited because it's been really, really convincing for both teams. Templar Gaming won every single round of the T side of Overpass, and Andromeda won every single round of the CT side to finish off Cash. So it's just been one-sided, but really convincingly one-sided. Now they're on a map. I think tactically this can be the meeting place. This can be where they finally go even, where we get a close game, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Templar won that knife round because they did decide, well, they are starting on the CT side, but honestly, I would have probably liked to see them start on the T side with winning all those rounds in a row on T side. You'd think that they're confident at this point, but it doesn't matter. They're going to start out on the CT side, and the T side push is coming out really, really strong here from Andromeda. As the trade's coming in here from Templar, they're not letting them get the bomb down quite yet, but they are getting it down right now. But right as I say that, Butter Pringle's actually going to get a nice nade onto Echo, and that's going to make it 2 versus 3 here, as Butter's going to get one more before he dies, but that's going to be it for the round, as the retakes showing prevalent here, or I don't even know if that's a word. I don't even know what I'm saying, but a nice retake there from
prevalent means that it's Sarah. I can go full teacher mode. Prevalent means that it's happening a lot, that it's common, that it's come to the forefront.
Okay, yeah, I thought that's what it meant, but I don't use that word very often.
But you wouldn't. Yeah, no, leave it to me to be the annoying dictionary person. Infernal says, I still think the streams should have been changed to TJ talking about his pets. I just fed them. My cat's probably about to start eating my dog's food. I might need to run off and stop that, but who knows? What I do know is that there's a full rush over towards Underpass. We're seeing a complete collection of the terrorists towards mid, and they've taken control of it quite nicely.
Yeah, they're just trying to get this early information and trying to capitalize off of it, as Omen actually gets a nice 1D gun to Morgan. That's in window, actually, but there's one player waiting there for them, and that's Manberry. He is going to take out one and a second. Can he get a third? He runs out of bullets. He shoots him down to very low HP, though, as Lazy and Cussword picking up the last couple of kills. As Huey's last alive, he's going to get picked up by Echo. So very good team play there from Templar to stop that push. That could have been deadly with that first 1D for Andromeda. That could have definitely helped them out a lot, but they did deny the push, making it 2-0 for your scoreline.
I don't know if you have chat today, but if you do, these two teams are really getting into it. They want to win this, and they're doing absolutely everything in their arsenal of trash talk and a little bit of friendly BM. They're just trying to tilt the other team so much, and there's a full rush. Whereas the B side, there are plenty of screens that will be tilted. They're on the Andromeda side because they don't have any money. And they're going to get flashed. They're fully blind. They're running onto the site, and they're meeting at SMG. And now they're going to heaven. Or hell.
Or hell.
Nice one dig. Perhaps he's gone now, because he sold his soul to the devil to get that one dig. Now it's all up to Oman. He's been incredible this match so far. I don't know if he'll be able to get any more, as he's being flanked, being wall-banged. I don't know where he can go from here. We know where he is. If he doesn't get the one dig, he goes down almost instantly to Lazy. And Templar Gaming will be up 3-0. This will be my round for Andromeda.
Yeah, so the first buy round coming out, I'm curious to see who's going to be opping, because that doesn't seem like it's a hugely set thing, but it looks like they're not going to invest in any ops at all. So full rifles across the board, full AKs from the T side, only one molly to work with, but besides that, it's just standard nades. And it's looking like it's going to be an A-take here from them, so should be the standard smokes to work with, and they're probably just going to push out here soon, but looks like a pre-smoke coming in from the CT side. Maybe? Yeah, pre-smoke on ramp, so they're going to have to delay this push, like a lot of teams always do. But they're pretty set up for this push so far. As Cussword has this molly, he might even pre-molly it. But as soon as anything comes out, Cussword should be throwing these counter flashes and nades. So he's ready for the push. He's throwing down his molly right now. So this is going to deny the push, but the smokes are coming out. So the T side is pushing out right away. They're going to make it to Tetris, actually, but full rotates coming in from the CT
on
side.
Fire. There's so much fire. He doesn't even get out. Amazing Grand Hall. Just some great team play from Andromeda. The set grenades worked out really well. Manbear's trapped. Now he's dead. But he's not trapped anymore. Morgan Lee getting back into them. It's 2 versus 4. Morgan Lee's completely stuck. He will. Oh, the shot's missed from the player over in Palace. Lazy doesn't miss though. The nade finishes it off Morgan Lee. Now it's all on Lazy. 1 versus 3, and he will fall to the first challenge. Putting Andromeda up 1 round. 3-1.
Yeah, so like you said earlier, they really do like to, play as a team, and it's working out well for them because with that, with their set strats and everything like that really helps out a lot that they have the set smokes. They know exactly what they're going to do in every situation when they throw their smokes. It helps out a lot because even though the counter flashes and nades came in, they just were able to run straight through and get those kills. So it made it look really easy there from the T side. So it's picking up their first round in the match. On the T side, that's going to be very important that they don't lose that first gun round. But they're probably going to pull back towards the default this round as they are. They're just playing it pretty slow all around the map, just waiting for any peaks from the CT side. But again, nothing really coming out from the CT side. They're just kind of waiting. But right as I say that, actually, there's a couple players getting this early mid information that there's no one here. So
that's going to be a full rotate towards the A site. That's really disastrous for Andromeda. They're gonna do this set take. The smoke's going out, the flashes are going out, and they're running right into a blender. There's so many players on this site, and I don't know if they can get out of it. Already, Pringle's getting in. He's thinning the herd. The other thing that's being thinned, however, is the number of grenades. His Molotov's missed. Morgan Lee gets one on Butter Pringle, evening it up. And now Morgan Lee's falling, and they do have the site despite the early rotate. That was really impressive from Andromeda.
Yeah, the CT side knew exactly what they were doing, but they were kind of like under-equipped to try and take that because they had a couple guns, but besides that, they just had pistols. They had 2 pistols and 2 rifles and a FAMAS, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure where their guns were on that round, but Andromeda just making it look seamless. Once again, they just run straight out their same strat, and they just come out on top. So 3-2, still in favor of Templar, but picking up those 2 rounds is looking pretty promising for Andromeda.
There's a tactical pause coming in from Huey already. That's early. 2 minutes on the clock. They do get 1 tactical pause per game. And I'm not entirely sure why they're taking this pause so early.
Yeah, especially with that momentum, like picking up 2 rounds in a row. You'd think that they would just try and run with it, But whatever.
They claim they're talking strats, but I have 1:30 left to do it. I'd love to see what's happening. Now they go on pause. It's going to be... Oh no, it's just Templar spamming on pause.
Yeah. Oh man. These teams really want to win. I do have chat on, by the way.
I'm really excited for the playoffs because we're going to have them all in our Discord. We're just going to be able to tune in and go, they're talking tactical. Let's listen up.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Exciting.
Just to hear their thought process over everything, like a listen in, that'd be so cool.
Oh, you know that it's going to become an R-rated stream, though.
Oh, yeah. Every time, it's so funny. They do it in, like, pro matches sometimes. When you listen in, like, they did it during the show match, EU versus NA, and it was so funny. Everyone was just cussing everywhere, and it was the most funny thing. It's like they claim it to be a family show, and they do the team tune-in, and it just goes down. Just goes down south from there.
We're the Reddit Ladder League. We have never claimed to be a family show. Thank God for that, because we would be lying. There are 30 seconds left in this timeout. Andromeda running out of time rapidly. Waiting for them to unpause, but it doesn't appear to be happening. They must have a lot of strategy. I have to say, if Andromeda doesn't come out of this and have the best strategy ever, I'm going to be a little bit... 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here. Oh, I didn't even buzz. I just did it once. Now it's done. Okay. There we go. One pulse is happening. Andromeda live back into the game. We're 10 seconds away from continuing this decider match. The winner of this goes to the playoffs. The loser is actually the Red Ladder. Templar Gaming have 1-1. Andromeda have 1-1. They've both been dominant so far. Andromeda's got 2 T-side rounds, which is significant considering how CT-sided this map is considered to be. They do have the money advantage. And they are running right into a full stack.
This is really weird. Andromeda took that 2-minute pause, and it looks like they're literally setting up for the exact same strategies. So I'm not sure if they were just doing this to mess with the CT side. I'm not sure what the strategy was here, but a nice pop flash coming in to help Oman get that first kill onto Morgan Lee. But they already know they're coming in as the CT side is just crumbling here. As it's all left to Echo to hold this off. He does get taken out, but some team damage from that molly. Or was that a CT molly? I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter. There's only 2 players left to hold off the site. They're heavily unequipped with only a USP and a P250. Another nice pop flash for Omen to run in and get another kill, but that's yet another kill for Omen, picking up 4 on the round. Explosive round from him to just run straight out, but again, it's the same strategy. I'm not sure why they would waste their only pause to do the same thing again, so I'm not quite sure what the idea was there.
I mean, oftentimes, if you do a pause like that, and then the other team's going to assume you've changed something. So they'll change something, and
that's
then
true,
you
that's
just keep
true.
hammering it away while it's working.
For reverse psychology.
They knew that Templar wasn't an eco. So on an eco, Templar is just going to throw all their guys to one side, and statistically it's probably the A side. So I really don't know what they were hoping to achieve, and they're just running the same strat again as they burst out. This time it's getting shut down by an early push from Echo. Echo does fall eventually, and the site's being taken slowly with some Molotov.
Yeah, so they've been able to get these entry frags quite easily as Manbear is actually going to deny their push right away. That's one of their star players, Oman, getting taken out of the map right away as actually Butter's going to get a nice molly kill onto Manbear. He didn't even know he was burning alive, but it doesn't matter. Lazy coming in with 2 nice kills to end their push. And that's just the same strat once again. So, I mean, it's working every time, kind of like it's not broke, don't fix it type thing, but if you're running at the same strat every round, they're going to eventually catch on and have faster rotates or send more people to the site. So, but they haven't actually changed their setup on the CT side quite yet. They're still running the same default setup. They're just expecting to rotate to the A site faster. But it looks like a sort of a mid take here from a couple players on Andromeda trying to peek out towards mid. And actually, Manbear is going to tag one in the foot there, and Lazy's going to take out one. So that's a nice job there so far to shut down the mid push from Andromeda, as Huey still has that op, but he did get legged from Manbear there towards mid. And that's a nice smoke there from Manbear. He just smokes himself off. It might be a one-way, and it is. So he is going to have a one-way, and Manbear's he's gonna just completely destroy Huey with that smoke. So very, very well played from him. And he does have a molly to try and shut down this push, but it looks like they're going towards B.
I like Huey. What a Pringle knows where this player is. No, he doesn't. I take it back. Manbear tries to push through, doesn't get anything for his troubles. Cussword has an absolutely brilliant position. He will get the planter. He knows where the other player is. The other player knows where he is, but he just needs to stay alive. He's surely calling in his mates. Cussword just playing as smart, and that's another round for Templar unless something absolutely massive happens to the bottom. And it won't. Lazy cleaning him up. Templar Gaming 5-3, re-establishing dominance on the favoured side.
Yeah, so these are going to be a lot of nice early rounds, considering if they can play their T side how they did last map, all they need is a couple more rounds on the CT side, and if they play it the same way they did last time, it could be really, really dangerous if they're getting these early rounds. So Andromeda's going to need to get some rounds here soon, as they do force up this round and decide to go with less nades, but just try and pull out a round out of the hat here, as they are going for their more default A hit here, as the smoke's coming in, and they're getting ready to mount this take. But I think they're ready for it, as they have 3 players already rotated over towards the site here.
This is the tactic they've been running so often, and I do think Templar have figured this out. They've got a player playing close. He's not blind. He should get a free first kill, and he does.
Oh, the counter molly.
This Molotov, this is absolutely brilliant over from Templar. They've clearly thought this out. They've clearly figured out precisely how to shut down this strategy, and Manbear's waiting for the guy palace. There isn't one. That should through the smoke. Lazy gets one, and 2 once the smoke fades. 82k. Falling after a nice kill, and now it's all up to Morgan Lee and his comrades, but they're only facing Oman, so it shouldn't be too hard. Oman's been good, but he hasn't been this good.
Oh my goodness, Oman gets one nice one tap on the Cussword, and I think he knows where the other one is on site. He can't see his head quite yet, though, so See if he can make anything out of this with his flashes. He's going to flash in, but Manbear's waiting there. He is low on HP, but Oman can make something out of this if he gets this first kill on Morgan Lee. Oh, he flicks right down to him, but it's not going to be enough. Morgan Lee's going to take him out, making it the 6th round for Templar, and that's going to completely destroy the economy for the T side of Andromeda. So that's going to make it a very important round win there from Templar. And 6-3 is your scoreline, so probably a save coming out from the T side of Andromeda here, and it's going to be a big round again for Templar. If they keep this momentum going on their T side, who knows what they can do in this map.
I know what they can do in this map. They can win it. They can go to the playoffs. Manbear with a nice pick in mid, and Andromeda should not be sending people out to challenge that on the pistol round. There's a solid push into underpass from most of their players. Might be able to catch Manbear off guard. I do believe Manbear has an inkling they're coming, however.
Yeah, he knows. He's ready. Well, if they boost up.
They're gonna boost up. Oh no. Lazy, peeking, and the beast comes in. Beast will be aborted after some damage. Lazy has a player close to him. Simple guaranteed. What's that sponsor? Never heard of it. Morgan Lee has heard of someone though. He gets 1 taps. Echo and Butterpringle trade. Butterpringle with the far more impressive shot. Butterpringle down his ladder room control. Manbear gets on day 2k.
Lazy.
Up Butterpringle.
Getting the double spray, and no one even hits him one time, so that's going to make it 7-3. Like I said, these early rounds are really, really important for Templar, and it is going to be finally a buy round for the T side of Andromeda, as they do pick up the op in the hands of Butterpringle. It's actually surprising to me, because I haven't really seen him op so far, I don't think, and it could be disastrous, knowing that Manbear's playing mid absolutely flawlessly so far. So it's going to be an op duel towards mid, and they're both going to miss their shots. So it looks like they're just going to retreat on the T side of Andromeda. Not going to go for these peaks anymore, as Butterpringle's going to retreat over towards B apps here and trying to group up with his teammates. But it's looking like a pretty default setup here from the T side so far, as actually they're rotating more players over towards mid. But Manbear is here. He does have this one-way smoke, and we've seen him do it time and time again. So let's see if he can do it.
They should know this is happening though, because he's definitely exploited it before.
Oh.
Peeks out. They should be ready to.
No!
Yes, they are. Butterpringle shutting that down. Now that is why you don't do the same thing over and over again, which is the problem that Templar do seem to be having. His A2K picks off Lazy. Finally, Morgan Lee answers back. Now Butterpringle pushing in with an AWP. What is this? He goes for the no-scope. I don't understand.
Oh, they're all grouped up in ladder room. This could be disastrous, but it doesn't even matter. Oman's going to come out on top in that gunfight, so that's going to make it down only 2 players left for Templar. They're going to need to rotate very fast. But
okay, he's going to get caught off here. Never mind. He's going to get the caught off on the con off. Huey getting back in, and now going 1-3. Now make it 0-3.
It's just bad timing for him.
There was a straw poll in chat, and Templar are winning. Templar are 4-1. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, bad news for Templar. Their sponsors in chat. They gotta clean up their act. Oh wait, they already are. 7-4.
Yeah.
They're almost in. They've almost completed their tough challenge of Andromeda. Echo perhaps being a bit aggressive. I don't know what's happening here. They're clearly expecting another. Taking it works out for Echo. Echo's pushing. What is this madness? Is he just full? I'm not sure why he did that. That nade will do some nice damage onto. Oh man. Now Lazy on the quick flank from on Andromeda from Templar. Sorry, I'm having word issues.
Yeah, I want to spectate Oman here for a second, because I've seen him just go absolutely nuts once they take this site. So he could do anything he wants at this point, but with the CTs being kind of unequipped here, this could be an easy round for Andromeda. But they're playing their post plans pretty well so far. But I'm pretty sure Cussword knows there's one there, but he just can't quite get the angle, and he finally sees him right at the wrong time as he drops down. But he's going to run straight through the Molotov, and actually the trade's coming in. Morgan's going to take out one. He was going to get a trade, but Butterpringle getting 2 of his own with the MAC-10. And all he has left is a Glock, and he's going to get immediately rushed by Manbear, and Manbear is going to take him out, and that's going to make it 8-4 for Templar Gaming. And this is a pretty dominant half so far. That's a big round win there from Manbear. Keeping this win going and this cushion for their second half is going to be very helpful, because knowing that they already won the half, from here on out they just need to try and get these extra rounds to help them out on their T side.
I know what'll help out on their T side. Perhaps not force buying pistols every time they have a rough money situation. I do really think it's cost Andromeda rounds, but Templar won't be too upset about that. They're looking to cost Andromeda rounds. And now they will have another chance as there's the push coming out onto the A side. Manbear's already picked up one. And wisely, Andromeda will reconsider.
Yeah, and this push is immediately getting canceled from the CG side. There's nothing they can do. They don't have any guns to work with. And running out individually is not going to help that out. So, as we see, Huey's AFK. He's had enough. And Butter's going to run out men, and he's going to get taken out. So this round is over. 1 versus 5. CZ, no armor.
Huey's sponsored by IKEA. That's why his gun doesn't work, because he's missing that one screw. He's got a screw loose.
Oh, the segues are insane.
And he goes absolutely insane, getting a nice CZ headshot before falling. I'm sorry.
No, go on. You're fine.
I'm not fine. I need I need clinical help. But you know who else needs clinical help?
I give up.
Andromeda with a full buy. They don't have all the nades they'd want on 2 of their players, but they do have enough nades to take the site to do their full A type, but they're rushing B.
Ooh, this could be dangerous. Butter Pringle's going for the immediate peek with his op. He's going to get canceled out, though, from that Molotov. But if anyone decides to get peeky from the CT side of Templar, he might take them out easily, because this op is pretty unexpected to be over here. But that smoke coming in, looks like they're going to be a pretty disciplined team so far, not really peeking anything too crazily. And they don't really have any information on Andromeda yet. They're just kind of playing it slow, like they usually do, and they should be able to read this soon enough as the flashes are coming out over towards B. Morgan Lee throwing the second smoke to deny their push. They're going to have to make a decision here soon. Otherwise, the time's just going to run out. And they're just going to keep playing it patient, pretty disciplined on both teams, actually. So it's nice to see them stick with this strategy, having 3 players up in apps. But just as I say that, it looks like they might be rotating towards mid. I'm not really sure. 55 seconds left on the clock. They still definitely have time to work with, but they're definitely going to need to make something happen soon.
Butterpringle had the opportunity to get a kill over on the B site, but he didn't even fire, which I think really will have undone Andromeda in this round, because they're down to 40 seconds. They don't have an entry. They're going to be forced to go B, and the B players know they're there.
Oh, this is really dangerous. Cussword and Morgan Lee are the 2 people to hold off this push, and if there's anyone to make it a complete slaughter, it's definitely them. And they're running straight down into Cussword's fire, and he's going to take out one, but he's going to quickly run out of bullets as Morgan Lee's actually going to get a kill. But that's not enough. There's still 3 players alive, and the bomb's getting planted.
You hyped it all up, and it didn't work. But you know what did work? Cussword did some damage, and Lazy traded back in, and he's going for a second one. He finally gets shut down. Can we talk about Genghis Khan, or is that?
No, too soon.
He killed a lot of people. I'm actually also going to spoil the end of To Kill a Mockingbird. And the smokes are coming in towards the A site from Templar Gaming.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh, Huey just gets a massive headshot for his team. But
going huge, but it's not enough because A2K's fallen and Huey is completely boxed out to the site.
Anything can happen with either team, so we'll see what happens. But they're just gonna flash out towards A here again, and their A hits have been working before, but I think they've caught on and they know how to read them and play them now on the CT side. So it shouldn't be too lethal. As Echo actually takes out 1 and 2.
Second A shouldn't have gotten anything there. And Lazy gets another one on player in Palace, and they're getting aggressive now. They know they've won this
that's
round.
a round.
Perhaps the game 10-5 on the favoured side, yes, but the momentum is looking firmly in Templar's court, like the Spanish Inquisition. I'm sorry. Is that still a touchy subject?
No, we're past that.
We're past that.
Too soon? Too soon?
Can we talk about Genghis Khan, or is that?
No, too soon.
He killed a lot of people. I'm actually also going to spoil the end of To Kill a Mockingbird. And the smokes are coming in towards the A site from Templar Gaming.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh, Huey just gets a massive headshot for his team. But
going huge, but it's not enough because A2K's fallen and Huey is completely boxed out to the site. Oman's got a way back in, however, as does Butter Pringles. Now it's a very, very favourable retake for Andromeda Manbears. The last player alive is Buzzword falls, and it's all down to him. He has been brilliant. He hasn't been that brilliant, though, as he falls to the ground. A bit like a victim of the plague. The Black Plague.
The analogies. Yeah, but
Actually,
picking up the first pistol round for Andromeda is really helpful to stop that momentum from Templar because, like you said, they're a really momentum-based team, and especially having their T-sides being insane on momentum especially, that's really going to help them out to try and pull themselves back and out of this hole they've put themselves in here. So 10-6 for your scoreline.
player in chat writes, we just need the pistol to secure this win. Somebody else responds, actually, no, you need 16 rounds. And sadly for Templar, they didn't win the pistol, and they're nowhere near 16 rounds yet. And Andromeda have 6 of those rounds. Flash is coming in action. Stop the push, and it definitely has. They're fully aware of it, where it is now, Andromeda. And they're waiting on the defense. The defense is coming in quite strong. SMGs everywhere, and the round is over. Just like that. It's all left to Manbar, unless we can see some madness. Which I wouldn't quite. There's a difference between some insane plays and a 1v5 with the Glock and no armor. It won't happen. It will be firmly in Andromeda's court, 7-10. Are we seeing a map play out as it traditionally should?
I'd be very surprised. This is the first gun round, though, so this is definitely going to dictate if we are going to see a map being played out how it should. So,
do you call it a gun round when Andromeda buys 2 P90s?
I mean, I guess, because it feels like Butter is almost better with a P90. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think he's gotten a kill with a P90.
Well, his SMGs seem to work out for him pretty well.
Oh, don't watch this minute, Butter. I'm sorry. Don't watch this mod. If you did want to watch the mod, however, you could go to our YouTube channel, which is below the Twitch stream.
I leave. I'm done.
Butterfingle's shot through a box. Butterfingle's down. A little over half HP. And the players in mid from Templar Gaming are deciding to go towards the A side. I don't think they're gonna be able to get anything because they've just completely stalled. I don't know what Templar are doing. They just look lost. They've forgotten what they're supposed to do. They're looking for their watch. They dropped it. Huey falls, as does Anko, getting killed. Butterpringle and Oman's in a sticky situation.
Ooh, Manbear doesn't know there's one there. It's the last play. What? No way. What? What?
I'm done.
Oh my god, there's no way that just happened.
No, because he stopped walking in it because he jiggle peeks mid, and that's how Manbear knew where he was.
That's a highlight.
That is definitely a highlight. You know what else is a highlight?
Oh, I give up. Do not plug. Do not plug. Don't do it.
You know what else is a highlight?
Don't do it.
I was going to say they're playing mid there because they were absolutely screwed,
okay,
and then they recovered. And that recovery was absolutely amazing.
You know what else is
If you
amazing?
wanted to watch that recovery after the game, you can go to our YouTube channel, but I'm going to stop because Cosworth's got an amazing kill onto A2K, and the B-site take is underway. There's only pistols here at Eddie's. In a bit of an awkward situation. I say a bit. Very, very awkward. And now he gets a free kill. Never mind, he whiffs almost every shot. Finally comes out on top. Now it's all down. It's the remaining 3 players. They have pistols and an AK on Eddie. Never mind. Eddie's out. Cosworth taking the site. He shouldn't expect Huey this close. Huey.
Oman's in a good spot, but I think they spot him out here. Oh, he's going to miss all of his shots, and he's going to get punished by Morgan Lee, and it's quickly all up to Huey in a sticky situation with 3 players to deal with, and he doesn't want any of that, so he's going to save his AK with those iBuy power stickers, and he's just going to save it. Hopefully, he hopes, so we'll see. But in case you didn't see that round, you could go back to our YouTube and watch that later. It has all of our VODs on there, so
Yeah,
if you wanted to do that.
You know where you could find that, YouTube? You can find it right below the stream. And also below our stream, you could find our Twitch channel and a nice little heart. And you can look at that nice little heart. And you can also go to our Twitter channel, which is at RedditLL. And you can also actually check out our subreddit, which is r/Reddit Ladder League.
Oh my goodness.
It's alright.
Well, while we've been talking about other things, Templar have picked up a 5-round lead here, gaining some momentum finally for their T side, 12-7 in favor of them. If they keep these rounds going, especially this round, is going to be very, very important. We see a tactical pause coming in here. That has to be from Templar because Andromeda already used theirs. So Templar taking a tactical pause here, stopping, trying to figure out what they should do for the next round, being more tactical. We'll see how that works out. As last pause, it was really weird. We didn't really see a whole lot change, and especially it being an eco round, you wouldn't really see teams call a pause on that round. But this is a pretty much gun round for the CT side, besides that Mag 7. But we'll see what they decide to do on their strat here. But interesting stuff coming out from both teams, as Templar seems to be able... Oh, Twitch chat odds. When did that become a thing?
Oh yeah, Twitch chat currently is 86% win rate for Templar.
No
I'm
way.
a little bit stupid. I forgot you got one pause per side.
Oh, it's one pause per side, not one pause overall. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm not sorry for, though?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sorry for plugging our Twitch and our Twitter, which is @RandonLL, or our YouTube, which play the stream.
All right. Well, either way, we're gonna hop into the 20th round here, and I think was that Andromeda's pause then? There, is that what that was?
That was Andromeda's tactical pause, which is probably exactly what they needed to do. Looking at their money, 82k's on a Mag 7. I mean, the shotgun kind of worked out for them last map.
Oh, Huey's in a really good spot to catch off some players or get some early information, but he's going to decide to retreat towards this ladder room here. No really crazy peaks from the CT side, but this A take, we haven't seen them do it yet to set.
A2K, watch A2K because he's in a perfect Mag 7 position. What is happening? An entire clip was missed from Echo. But it's alright, because they recovered. The side has been taken. Butter Pringle. Watching an angle. Hey, almost hits that shot through the smoke. They know where he is now, and the Molotovs will be coming down. They're burning. And he dies in the flame. A bit like a witch in medieval Europe. Now it's all down to Huey. A 1-on-4. And
yeah, no armor, that's going to kill him. But 13-7, that set strat really worked out in their favor. That really helped them out a lot. Knowing what to do. We saw Andromeda do that last half, and that was mainly what helped them get those early rounds. So it's nice to see Templar give them a taste of their own medicine and making it a 6-round lead for them. Really pulling away here, having a really, really good cushion to work with, so they can really do whatever they want, especially with this round Andromeda being on a save. They really don't want to get eco'd. So I'm curious to see how Andromeda plays this, as it looks like they're just going to try and push straight in through Ramp and Palace and maybe take out a couple players, but Morgan Lee's going to be caught off. He's actually going to be able to take out 1 and 2 before he dies to Oman, but Echo's going to take out 1 as well. So this should be a round for the books in favor of Templar, but before we know it, actually, Oman's going to get yet another kill, so that's going to make it 2 kills on the round for him, picking up all the kills for them so far, as it's just him and Butter alone in a 2 versus 3. He doesn't have a lot of HP, but he does have an AK. He's going to get caught off here, though, as there is one right to his left, and Lazy's going to take him out, as right on the other side of the map, Cussword is going to be able to take out the remaining player of on Andromeda, and that's going to make it 14-7, a 7-round lead now. And when we see this momentum build up from Templar, it's just absolutely unstoppable. So I don't see this map going any other way but Templar at this point, as the Twitch chat definitely agrees with 78% odds.
I think your odds are behind mine, so 80% for Templar.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, your odds updated.
I'm sorry.
Health has been updated. Oh my god. Butter's health's been updated. Now it's at 0. We can see. An entire take. Andromeda does get back in the round with that. Oh man, losing an AK, but it's alright, because him chasing the AK saved his life. And now he's in a 4-on-4. This should favour the T side theoretically. In practice, it can go either way.
Eddie's in a really good spot here. He could definitely make something out of this. He goes for the flash play, but there's no one there, so he's going to maybe rotate here as Manbear throws a smoke up towards the window area there. And Morgan Lee just trying to play a little bit of alert position here, throwing some flashes over, trying to catch off some CT players and maybe fake this B bomb site. But they're really undecisive so far. They don't really know what they're trying to go for on the T side, as they're just waiting for any peek still with 54 seconds left in the round. Still some time to work with, but they're definitely going to need to They're definitely going to need to mount a push here soon. So let's see if they can do that. But right as I say that, A2K is actually going to be able to take out Echo towards mid, and that's going to release it down to 3 players left for the T side. And Echo goes for another peek. He's going to shoot one down to 3 HP, so that's going to be some nice damage dealt from him, but not quite getting the kill onto Lazy. Lazy's still alive with that 3 points of health, seeing if he can do anything for his team. But clock ticking down very fast. It's down to 25 seconds left, and they're going to need to make something out of this very, very quickly. That nade's coming in. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up Lazy, but it doesn't matter. Oman's going to pick up your last player. What?
Oh, sorry. It was Huey that got on my screen. I thought the tap shot went around the corner. And I was like, Neo, what? Hello?
Hello?
Sorry.
Hello?
You sound like you're trapped at the bottom of a very long toilet.
Hello?
I think you should climb out a bit.
I'll try. But you know who's not climbing out right now? Andromeda.
Andromeda is. No, they absolutely are. They've won around. Where have you been, old dog man bear?
Doesn't matter, dude. 14-8.
You know what? I have faith. Andromeda's gonna win this. I have faith. You guys don't have faith because you don't have the gift.
You know, I'm with Twitch chat for once in my life.
You're not with Twitch chat.
I am too, dude. They're all my best friends.
You're not racist. There's a tick coming in onto the A side. They've completely missed A2K. A2K hasn't missed them, but he didn't have a chance to shoot. Now they know where A2K is, and A2K will fall without doing anything. Oman does get in, and Butterfree.
Oh, one running straight through the smoke.
As a result of it, and Morgan Lee should get back onto him. Yes, he does, but the remainder of the trades are going firmly in Andromeda's favor. A little bit of team damage almost coming in. It's all down to Manbear. He's on the wrong side.
It's really unfortunate that Manbear doesn't have the bomb right now.
He could have the flank, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This scope, he needs to scope in to shoot this gun. That will alert people exactly where he is, and he won't get anything out of it. I'm calling it right now. Straight.
Ooh, that's a critical shot to hit there. All he has is a Glock, and as we know, it's a squirt gun. It only shoots peanuts, so let's see if he can make anything out of this. He does have a molly, actually.
Shoot peanuts.
Well, you know what? Either way, dude, it shoots things that don't hurt.
Not how that works. It's
a peanut shooter. Oh my goodness, he gets the kill though. 1 HP, but the op could do it. No! No, Oman's gonna take him out, making it the 9th round for Andromeda. As my Twitch chat odds finally do update to 80%, but Andromeda slowly creeping back into this one. Once they kill that momentum from Templar, you know, it's definitely helping out a lot. So they should be able to rebuy though, theoretically, for Templar, as they do have a bunch of rich players. But I'm not quite sure what's going on with their buys so far. As there we go, full buy from the T side. So still, anything can happen in this game. They still can afford to buy here. And they're going to try and play it a little bit differently this time, slowing it down. With all players actually over towards the same site. So this time, they don't have someone trying to clutch in a 1 versus 3 again. So, again, slowing it down here, waiting for any peaks, trying to punish them, and waiting to set up for their smokes especially.
I think Twitch chat finally got to you mimicking me. Much like Andromeda, they're not getting any further because Andromeda's being shut down on the entries, and the Molotovs have come in to counter it, but they've completely missed, and Echo's just walking all over them. The side is his, and he's alone. Like a medieval king, Cussword challenging the throne, almost getting a kill onto the Opera and CT. And Lazy will finish it off, and now it's all down to 1 player. And we are at qualifier point. Is that a thing?
Qualifier point. It's a thing now, TJ.
If Andromeda lose 1 point, they are out of the Reddit ladder league. If Templar win 1 point, they have made it into the playoffs. It is all down to these next few rounds, and I'm excited for them because there is.
This is for 2nd place too, actually. Oh, the auto shotty. We're gonna spectate him. That's what we're gonna do.
The winner of this match will have to play Aspection, who actually is one of my personal favourites to win this whole thing, so I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. They definitely get further, Manbear. So you shall go no further. There's an auto shotty lurking around the smoke over at the A side. Could get a free kill. Huey falls off, perhaps wisely. Oman's challenging them with a 5-7. I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, but Echo's going to run straight out. As we've seen him before, he just runs straight onto the A site, and normally you can get those kills, but Cussword's just going to burn one alive in window room. He's going to take out Oman, making it all up to 2 players. It's down to Eddie and A2K, as Cussword's in great positioning there. He's going to take out 1 player, and it's all up to Eddie in a 1 versus 4, and Templar Gaming makes it to the finals. You've seen it here, folks. Oh my goodness. What a game.
Well,
16-9. Templar Gaming come out on top, defying all the laws of physics. They're going to make it to the finals, isn't it? Andromeda just ending their season here, you know. Not too much left for them. They will be able to play next season, but it's nice for Templar to make it to that second position, and they will be facing Inspection in the finals, so that's a tough team to play, like you said. But thank you to everyone for tuning in, by the way. We did have a lot of viewers tonight.
I'm pouting right now. I can't see it, but I'm pouting. Andromeda did a very good job throughout the entire season. They had to play 4v5s. They had to lose a sponsor, gain a sponsor. It's been a roller coaster, and I'm extremely proud of them to get as far as they did. Templar Gaming, they just got a new sponsor. They're looking absolutely dominating. I am really impressed with their performance tonight. I didn't expect them to even put up a fight, and they just crushed Andromeda. I am looking forward to the playoffs tomorrow. No. I lost track of days. I'm looking forward to the playoffs starting Saturday. There will be more tiebreakers on this Twitch. The playoffs will be streamed on Saturday on this Twitch. You can find out exactly the brackets for the playoffs on our website, goladder.net. You can find out when all of the qualifier tiebreaker games like this one will be streamed by following us on Twitter at RedditLL. Wherever you are, you enjoyed the stream, and you have a great rest of your night.